I see it's a booby trap question. You covered it with branches and leaves. Not supposed to step on that? Right. I got love everywhere, man. I spread love. Love is stronger than pride.
Damn right.
You remember? Go home and do your homework. Have a good cry, because things been going so well for you in your life, and you. Sometimes you just gotta have a good cry. Let you know you still got something inside of you. I don't want to see nobody suffering. One by one, we gotta save each other, man. Too much beef out here, man. Just too much beef. I don't know beef.
Too much negativity.
Yeah, because what come around don't go around. What come around is coming back around. You can believe that. And it might not come back to you. It might come back to somebody close to you, so you live with it. The energy you put out into the world is coming back. You can believe that. Trust when I tell you. It feels good. Just say I love you. Just say I love you.
I love you.
Say I love you, man. It feels good. Love you, man.
Love you,
know
my
that.
brother, for real.
I love you. All right, y'all, let's get this. I got 45 minutes. I got 45 minutes that I can game, and then I really gotta go adult. Good morning, Smiler. How you doing, Roscoe? Blessings, love. How's your day going? Get some smoke on. I said I wasn't leaving the house today. Crane's gonna be so upset with me, but I won't lie to her and tell her I didn't do it. So I promised her that I wouldn't leave the house, and I kind of have to. Phoenix is sick, so I gotta be mom and adult, and I gotta handle that to make sure we get that handled swiftly. So I got 45 minutes, and then I gotta go do some adult shit, and then he'll be home from. He wanted to go to school. He loves school. He loves school, y'all. But yeah, he's gonna go to school. He'll be home at noon, and then we're gonna go to the mountain, up on a mountain, up on a plateau is what I call it. We're gonna hang out, put our little glasses on, do a little eclipsing. While I'm doing my adulting, I'm gonna charge up my Canon DSLR, and I'm gonna see what I can. Look, I'm hoping that I can get some of them rockets like crossing the moon. That would be dope. I have a. What is it? It's like a 30-meter long lens telescope, because I'm really, really into astronomy. There's a lot of things people don't know about me, a lot of hobbies that I have, but I'm gonna hook that bitch up. I think I'm gonna, because I have a lot of like solar lenses and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can't hook something up and see what we can't record. I hope it'll produce some really good content. If not, that's okay too. Good morning, Mega. I love you, honey. That's my darling. Liberty and justice. It's good to see you, babe. Good morning. Oh, it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It was a good day. You enjoyed it. It's good to take breaks. Even if it's not your birthday, it's important to take breaks. It's important to take you time, downtime, family time, friend time. Today, I have some time in between all the things that I'm doing, and I figured might as well play some video games because I love them. Because the rest of this week is gonna be absolutely insane. I will be going live tonight. Scrolls on Fire. I'm gonna talk about some Kylie Rodney stuff. And then I don't know if I'm going to do a live Wednesday, or if I'm just gonna skip till Friday, because one, I really gotta get some screens ready to go. I gotta try to get some shirts done. I have 2 channels now that I have to get all of the Kylie Rodney content off of this one moved over to the other one, and then all the nonsense negativity that doesn't need to be there. I apologize to all y'all that go there to listen to people advocate for victims and for injustices, talk about important topics, and I'm kind of taking that from y'all. So with my apology, I hope you guys see the actions that I am backing up, or the words that I'm backing up with action. Good morning, Murderous Minds. It's really good to see you, honey. It's been quite a while. since you've been able to, because I understand y'all live in a different hemisphere. Great birthday, that's good. That's really good, honey. That's really good. I'm stoked that I get to play video games twice today. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like a little kid. I feel like a little kid. I'm not sure what the hell's going on here, but let's throw some shit anyway. Ooh. Ooh, shot you in your pee-pee. So I've decided with this channel that with my motivational, inspirational shorts or videos or whatever that I put out, I'm going to make those videos kid-friendly. Because most of my content, like my lives, are it's not available for kid accounts. Oh shit! Sorry, you scared me. Scare me! Oh, that is a bad guy. Brig. I'm gonna practice on this channel on cleaning up my swearing a little bit. Even though I probably, as a erroneous human, probably gonna fail horribly at that because I'm not gonna lie, I love swearing. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Liberty. Yeah, I missed them. 2 new apps. What 2 new apps did you get? Bro, my gun won't recharge. Oh, come on! Fuck! Look at me raging. It's the only time I rage. That's it. Is that a good or a bad one? Well, he didn't blow up, so cool. Making ooh! Turned his head sideways, y'all. That was funny as hell. He made like a puppet. What's everybody's plans for today? Is anybody gonna go enjoy the eclipse? Are you gonna watch it on broadcasted live on a channel? Oh, and that channel I was talking about, I think it's called Snoo is what it's called, that broadcasts almost anything astronomy that can be scoped in real time. Yes! That's what's good! Dude, I can't believe I got a Snoop Dogg character. I love it. Ooh. Bitch. Oh, you know he's gonna come here. Told you. Oh, oh, oh. Sham wouldn't be you without a here and there. Yeah, see, I can't. Like, I swearing is hard. One of our commenters on Scrolls on Fire, Paper Songs, I think that's who it is, I mean, she's trying to, I mean, completely cut out swearing, and that's awesome for people that can. But look, yep, I'm all about that clean swearing. She said dirty toenail works for me. I don't know, I've always sworn since I can remember. I picked it up at an early age, and I mean, I've gotten better with the way that I use swearing, but there's a reason why they call them curse words. And the thing of it is people must realize that just because words like shit, fuck, damn sound a certain way, there's normal everyday words that you guys are sometimes forcefully engaged in that are curse words without, I mean, falling into the list of what your parents raised you as curse words. So that's why I'm more careful on my entire vocabulary, and less on the words that people stigmatize and put dogma on that those are curse words. It's all in the way that you use them. It's all in your intention. I'm really glad that I expanded my horizons, and I do some deep dives in like the occult, witchcraft. I just don't fuck with no black magic or magic in any way, shape, or form, other than the magic that is God and prayer and meditation. But yeah, I don't know, I've kind of like, as I expand each religion, I guess you could say, I just kind of learn new things, and I listen to other content creators, you know, and curse words literally are curse words. And they're only curse words by means of intention, infliction. Damn, bro, why my gun take me 10 years to turn on this shit? Woo! Mostly cussing the car and other drivers. Yeah, dude, just watching other people drive and having to be behind them and witness that shit. Yikes! Like, I don't mind slow drivers. The only people I really mind are dangerous drivers. I put that up in the air like a dumbass bitch I am. Yeah! Dude, you should probably shoot that thing. I'm not in the path of full, so I'm just winging it today. I'm in the path of, I think it's like 80% totality, 90% totality. If I drove like an hour away, it would be total. But I really don't feel like driving no hour today. Plus the view once you walk up the little trail here through the little thickets and you get to the top of the mountain. Dude, you can see into the next town. I absolutely love how the area that I live in is just nothing but rolling valleys. Just don't turn around and look at the industrial park that's behind you. That's the only buzzkill about it. But then again, like, I look at the old industrial parks there, and they all have histories, and I've studied their histories, and I love learning, you know, what all has been there and stuff like that. It's crazy how they took one multi-billion industry company and turned it into like 40 different. People weaving in and out. My car is very little, and people will take all kinds of chances with my life. Yeah, yep, I hear that. So I drive a bigger vehicle. I love my Subi-Woo. I will never own a small vehicle. I've thought about getting my license for a cycle, but I don't know. I feel like I would be a danger to other people on a motorcycle, so I don't. I wish I knew Spanish, man. I don't know what they're saying. Wait, you can't even hear my Xbox, can you? I just noticed that. I wonder why. Did I accidentally unplug something? Did my cat unplug something, I should say? Hold on, let me see. Properties. El Gato. Huh. Capture audio only. That's weird. That's really odd. Hold on one second, let me click something here. Yeah, no, you guys cannot hear my game at all. I apologize. I did not know that. That's really odd. That's weird. I wonder if my cat, because my cat keeps climbing back behind my shit and unplugging things. Hold on, let me check to see if I can. Uno momento. Birder, 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 birder. No, all seems plugged in, man. That's weird. That's odd. I don't know. idea. I don't know why my Xbox isn't coming through my capture card, but it's not. I hope that's not. I hope that didn't go bad. Try something here. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain.
That's weird.
So I guess I'll have to. Yeah, I'm not. I don't hear nothing now on my headset. Yeah, now I don't even hear nothing on my headset. What is going on here, man? I think my cat literally got behind my freaking system, and I don't even have volume either. Now nobody has volume.
That's bullshit.
Hold on a second. That's really weird. Home theater. Speaker output. What is going on? Yeah, no, I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
My cat's an asshole, but I love it. Alright, hold on a second, because I need audio. Oop. Pull this PlayStation out. See what the hell is going on here, man. I don't understand why I don't have no audio. But I do not. And that's a bummer for me. Because if I can't play, or if I can't hear... Alright, let's try that. Ugh.
I know Mama crawled out from the hole.
I don't know, man. Like, it was weird because the audio was there and then it wasn't. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I hate doing this and I hope it doesn't mess up my account again, but I'm just gonna restart my whole console and see if that's not the issue. Oh, Ford Explorers, that was my last vehicle. And the saddest thing about it is I was just so sick of putting money into it because, I mean, like, it had been through a lot of people. I had bought it from my niece for like $300, and if I said if I ever had to put more than $1,000 into it, I was getting rid of it. And wound up this is the funniest part, that the battery had wound up dying in it. And I was like, look, I ain't spending the $63 for no battery. I called my next door neighbor. I said, look, you come give me a ride, or you meet me here. I'll sign it over right here and now, if you know anybody that wants a free car. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. He was like, give me a half an hour. I get a hold of my dad. We'll come on over. And we'll give it a tow. And I'll get you home. And that was all she wrote. Put my signature on that thingy. He took it on to the notary and had him a nice new... I mean, all it needed was a battery. He wound up jacking it up. Putting bigger rims and tires on it. You should see it now. Good vehicle. He said best free dollars he ever spent. He still has it, still drives it, commutes to work 45 minutes each way. And I think it only had something like 40-some thousand miles on it, so it's got a long ways to go. Ford Explorers are good if you get the ones that didn't have the defunct transmissions in them. There were certain series of them that came out. I forget what year it was. But they had faulty transmissions that always wound up needing replaced. I think they had engine issues too. But yeah, this one it's solid. He's had that vehicle for 4 or 5 years now. And then I let my niece be. Okay, my audio's back. I let my niece be my taxi. I paid her very well to be my taxi for, it was like 6 months. She drove me clear up to Moon Township, which is in Pittsburgh. I specifically wanted to buy my vehicle in Moon Township because I'm weird. Baby, you got you got back up. You got back up. But yeah, I went out to Moon Township, which is, I don't know, like an hour and a half away from me. While I was up there, I got some tattoos, and I paid cash money, 13 grand. Bought my Subaru Forester, and I absolutely love it. It's great on gas. It takes a beating. Come on, knock it off.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Now I only got a half an hour to play. Ninja! What you doing, baby? Hyundais are good cars. I think people call them Hyundais, though, but it's Hyundai. They're good vehicles. Kias are actually, I hate to say it. I hate to say it for other companies. If they would bring back factory workers, laborers that make cars in America, we would have, I mean, our economy would be booming. Booming. I would like to see Elon Musk hire more humans at his Tesla factories.
All right.
Good morning, Angel. How are you doing, lovey? Big tires are nice. I think mine are only 18s on mine. This cat is being bad as hell already. Nova, is that why you're over there? Are you telling on her? Where's she at? Is she up in my shelves? Is she getting all my little jars down? Is that what she's doing, huh? Are you telling on her? You're such a good baby.
It's Mom's girl.
Okay, go back up. You can't play video games. But you give me like a half an hour and we'll throw a ball around, okay? And then Mommy's got an adult. I love you so much. You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Ooh, capture the flag. See, my cat is being bad as hell right now. What, bro? You got nah.
Out of there.
You won't get electrocuted. You gonna fuck yourself up, kitty cat. I think you only got 8 lives left already, and you're still a kitten. This cat's gonna fuck around, find out. Dude, she's literally back. Was back behind. She's gone. She's not doing bad things no more. Go ahead. You don't have to tell her. She's behind my screen print table, where all my I just call them scrapers, knives, and stuff. And she realizes that it makes a do-do-do-do-do noise if she flicks it. But she was also playing an extension cord, and that's no bueno. Come on now. You're not getting no more duck. No more.
My kitty cat's gonna get you.
It's your 4th one. Holy shit. Gave your last car to your niece. Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, trade-ins, like, if you're not even gonna get in a trade-in what you know you can sell your vehicle for, do it. Why is my video's not working on here? What is going on? Uno momento, please. Why is it not? Yo, what is going on here? It's still saying 1 moment, please. I don't understand what's going on. What did I do? Come on, man. What time for this right now? My game's loading.
My game is loading.
Did it load yet? No. What the fuck? Alright, hold up. Hold up. Look. They're gonna be pew-pewing me because I didn't... Oh, what did I do? Well, my team's just gonna have to fight without me for a minute. Because look, if I accidentally unplug something, I'm gonna cry about it. Dude, why is my thing not loading? It just keeps saying 1 moment, please. Is that what it's saying for y'all? You can hear it now, but no, you can't hear it or see it. Uh-oh, it might be on my OBS end. Let me see. Yep, it is. Fuck. I don't want to end my live just to... shitballs, y'all. Well, let me see if I can do this. Elgato. Just try it like this. Let me try that. Let's hope. If not, then I don't know what to do other than to just realize this might be I'm not going to delete the live, but it's going to be bogus because now all we got is a black screen and I don't understand why. And I'm really sorry. My cat was behind my shit. I can see it, but you can't. Oh, there it is.
There it is! We're back!
There, no, we should be good now. You should have audio and video. It was an OBS issue. Capture this flag. I don't mind if I do. Shot you in your legs. It's the eclipse. I mean, it could be. We don't know if our internet's gonna go down today. Yeah, that's what's up. I love all of you people. Thank you for the continued support throughout both of my both of my channels and all of my platforms. I know some people have been saying about me doing like a Facebook. That's never gonna happen. I don't really support Meta. I only have an account so that I can stay in contact with the people I love, and that's it. I don't post on there. I don't do nothing on there. Every once in a while, I will use the missing persons threads in the groups I'm in. That's it. I don't... Motherfucker ain't getting any of my information. Documenting my child without my consent and shit. You know what I mean? Without his consent, I should say.
Oh shit!
Love you, Chi. Love you, baby. Bexy. I'm so glad to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute. People are reaching out to me saying, have you seen what the bum has said about, like, there isn't even a true crime genre. There's really not. Like, I see that they're trying to pave the way for true crime, but there is really no category on YouTube that says true crime. It's called entertainment. That's all you're here. It's to entertain people. But he made it known that he no longer wants to, I mean, he wants to go on he wants to continue his journey. Oh, my cat is so bad, yo. Look, get out of there. Get out. Go. Out of there. Go. Go. You're bad. Look, I'm about ready to put her in her crate for a minute. She being super extra fragilistic. Special kind of gonna knock her out, but she's cute, so. Oh, you've been here? I mean, I know you're here now. I just for whatever reason, I feel like I haven't seen your name in a couple days. I don't know. We'll just blame it on the eclipse, because I'm not sure. It could just be slipping my mind. Like, I know I've seen you at Mark's and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Might be a fluke. Oh, Sir Bum, I'm sorry. See, look. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you for reminding me. So he had just said that he doesn't want to participate in it. It's too negative. There's too much drama encapsulated in what people are trying to deem true crime. And I see why Miss G calls it true crime, because it just seems like all channels do is attack one another. Like some religious aspects in life try to attack each other and prove that whatever they're saying is right. And I don't have time for it. If I have to have exposure events, I'll do all that. But yeah, I ain't sitting there wasting my energy and then forcing my viewers to waste their energy on things that don't even matter to us, that are beneath us, you know. But he decided that he doesn't want to partake in it anymore. He wants to focus on what he's doing, and I support that 100%. My parents always taught me, when people come into your life, even if there's an X in your path and you only crossed for that reason or that season, you know, you must leave people better off than you found them. And it's true. And that's the best thing that I could do. I am glad that I could support him, be there when he needed somebody, help support him financially. You know, I feel blessed to have met him. I feel blessed to have listened to what he has said around Kylie Rodney's case, but he don't want to participate in. He's got his own. I understand. I respect that. That's why I don't get mad at content creators that move along to the next thing, or everybody's journey's different. Who the fuck am I to judge somebody because they're doing what's best for them? I ain't, you know, I'm not, nope. All I can do is support his journey. Yeah, I'll still from time to time go in, and if he's gaming or if he's showing his next project or whatever he's doing, I'll catch up with him. I have no beef with that man. I love the fuck out of him. He's good-ass people. You know? And it's a shame what people in the true grime community have done on his name, all because, and it's crazy, all because people just wanted to help find or get the truth out for a victim, for a little girl named Kylie Rodney. And if you look at the pattern of these said channels that are going to get exposed, it's coming. That's why I dropped the short that I did today. And they continue to do this, target after target after target. You know, they're like a cat with a mouse. And then once it's dead, they move on to their next fucking victim. Out here pretending to be advocates for fucking victims, and they ain't doing shit. All they're doing is blowing fucking hot air, all while victimizing people and claiming they're the victims. And I'm done with it. It's time to, 2024 is the year for truth and exposure. It's coming. I don't care how much it fucking puts sand in your panties, or puts a twist in your little boy britches. I don't care. I do not care anymore. But what I'm not going to do is put that fucking negative nonsense on a thriving channel that is advocacy for so many different topics. Not gonna do it. And that, my loves, is how you take your fucking power back. I'm not gonna have people come in and infiltrate what I'm doing, thinking that they're gonna take me down or destroy me or cut me down and make me behave like them. No, that's not gonna happen. You go do that, and I promise you I'm gonna continue to ignore you. I have a year of information that'll keep me busy. I don't need to know what you're doing now. If you're breaking the law, I'll pass it on to a lawyer. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. You know? I ain't doing all that. I ain't got time for that. If I'm gonna play games, you see what we're doing right here? These are the only games I'm playing. I don't know what type of games the motherfuckers do. Look, and the thing of it is, Mega, I don't care if they're bullies. I don't care if they have mental health issues. Look, you gotta live in your own skin. You have to answer to what the life that you're living, not me. You know, with Megan, in the very beginning, and for months and months and months and months, I tried to give her the best advices that I could. I tried to be an actual real friend to her, protect her. And then she started doing that weird manipulating shit. I tried to separate myself from her. She did a gaslighting, manipulating, you know what I mean, tactics to scare you, and just, it's sickening. And the more people that open their fucking eyes and see that trauma bonding is not healthy, engaging with people like that is toxic as fuck. And you know what? There's people that are going to support her, that act just like her. You deserve one another. Stay there. You feel me? I'm gonna worry about what Squirrel on Fire is doing over here. I love a good life lesson, you know? But these motherfuckers, for whatever reason, think that they ain't never gonna be accountable for any of the shit that they do. Look, even if you're not accountable, look, even if you don't believe in God, if you don't got a spiritual bone in your body, which everything about you is from creation of God, even if you don't believe in all that, look, karma in real time is going to play out for you. What you reap, you sow, you know?
F them bees, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that, right there. You know? And it is, like, the journey in my life, okay? Because I have been blessed with people that have come along and held me up, held me when I was weak, held me at my lowest. There's been moments in life, and there's going to be moments in life where everybody is going to go through trials and tribulations, and you must do them alone. It has built my strength, my character, and the depths of the core of who I am. And I'm going to stay true to that. I ain't having people with 20 subs come around. True, I ain't even having somebody with 1 sub. I ain't even having somebody with their own person. If you're toxic, if you have malice intent behind what you're doing, look, that's you. That's all on you. It ain't on me. I'm worried about what I'm doing, the people that I love are doing, and I want to be able to give back the blessings that I have. It's not always going to be me being able to give money away. It's not always going to be about me giving free shirts away. It's not going to always be about money, you know? I want to give spiritual gifts to people. And that's what I want to continue doing, you know, is uplifting people. It's a revolution, y'all. And this is what self-accountability looks like. I have no problem with constructive criticism. I am so thankful for people that they call me on my bullshit. And they're right. And when you realize they're right, you have 2 choices there. To either take that constructive criticism and make something of it, or stay stagnant. I don't have time to fuck with people that are stagnant, that are toxic, that are evil. I don't have time for all that. You know, I'm not going to pretend to be or resort to becoming other people that I look at and I would be embarrassed to call them family, embarrassed to be their neighbor, embarrassed to be their friend, embarrassed to admit that I know them on the internet. I don't want to be those people. I'm proud of me too, Angel. You know, I'm proud of the person that I am. And I'm proud of all y'all too. And look, and there's going to be people that come into my chats that do go and engage with that. I'm not going to ban you from my channel. I'm not going to do that. I am an avid supporter of freedom of speech until you start harming other people. Malice, I mean, that's having malice in your character says it all. Says it all. So I'm going to use this channel as a platform to, I don't know, motivate you guys, vent, talk with my friends, and do whatever the fuck I want here. Alright, how many more games can I play? Oh no. Alright, we're gonna do some hardcore. We're gonna do some hardcore matches. Do some focusing.
Focus in on this shit.
Oh, it already loaded a game in. That's a bummer for me. Okay, alright, whatever. What is this? Capture the flag? Alright. That's defend. I don't want to defend that shit. I feel like the scope changed on my gun. Oh, it's because it's a different gun.
You silly bitch.
Oh, shit, dude. Ooh.
I kind of like the scope.
Yo, there's some books there. Alright, let's hop out the window to the wall. Where's everybody at, bro? Oh. He thought, who? Oh, because we were all shooting at him. That's great. Alright, I gotta turn the volume up on my game because you guys gotta hear Snoop Dogg talking this game from time to time. This shit's funny as hell. Get it, Mega. Get that day, girl. I support that. I love you. Have a blessed day. Bro, how am I stuck in this laundromat? Oh man, I got blasted. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. I wanna start a revolution. Bam 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 bam. The only thing that I do not like about this, I think it's Turtle Beach. I forget the brand. It's something Beach. Controller is because it's a more precision controller. It's real clicky.
Very clicky.
Like no matter which way I turn it, but it said that this specific controller, I think it's an Elite, it lasts longer. I'm sure it does by the sounds of it, you know? Fuck! What happened to the follow-through video trippy film you used to play? I'm not sure what you mean, Moscow. Can you elaborate on that, honey? Yo, I watched, because Zab Girl did a live the other day where she just needed to do a vent session. And just listening to her, and Zab Girl, look, bless her. God bless her. You know? All the shit that she's been through and continues to go through, and I see it. I see it for all that it is. I see how it's affected the bomb. I see how it's affected Zab Girl. I see how it's affected so many people. And I ain't standing for that bullshit, y'all. But yeah, I'll wait for you to elaborate on that, girl. I'm not sure what trippy... I'm not sure what trippy video you're talking about. Skirt! Ooh, what if... Ooh, ooh. Ooh. How has he not died yet? Go. Send it on down the line. Send it on down the line. You hear Snoop is commentating the Olympic game. Dude, I am watching that. Look. How else will you get people to watch stuff that doesn't have the views that you want it to? You endorse it with somebody that people will fuck with. I'm down for that. 2026. Yep, I'll be watching that. Like the one where you saw things coming towards the screen. Oh, you're talking about that carpet one where it was like a cartoon carpet ride? Is that what you're talking about? There was like Disney characters and all kinds of awesome little characters in it. Is that the one you're talking about? If that's the one you're talking about, I can drop you the link to it in a second. Just
give me a second.
Won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Where are my bookmarks? That one? Okay. It's called... What the hell was it called? Zoom... Cartoon... I forget what the hell it's called. Hold on, I'll find it. I don't have it in this browser, bookmarks. I forget what the name of it is. Just give me a minute and I will get you the link, honey. I have to load Chrome. I don't use Chrome that often. I need to sit, after I organize out my channels, I need to sit and... Damn. Organize out all my bookmarks, and then transfer them over. Which is super easy to do with the JSON file. But yeah, give me... I think it's called like digital carpet. I don't know why I want to call it that. It's not what it's called though. Give me a second. You don't have to hunt for it. I have the link in Chrome. Let me open it. Let me close that. Let me close that. Let me minimize that. And let me open Chrome and I'll get it for you. Oh, why don't shoot at me, bro? What are you... Hold on a second. He commentated in 2021 also. I didn't even know that. See, me either. See? Me either. Maybe that's where all them, because I thought, whoa. I thought they were, just like, I don't know, I thought, the clips that I saw from that, I thought that they were just like, you know how they do little entertainment thingies? That's all I thought it was. I didn't think he was really, like, at the Olympic Games. Hold on one second. Alright, bookmarks. Why is my bookmarks acting like this? What the hell is it called? I'm totally getting shot the fuck up, but it's worth it. Where the hell is it at? Zoom quilt, that's what it's called.
I knew it was something.
This is what you're talking about? This thingy right here? That fun thing? I got you. It's called Zoom quilt. I got you. Let me see if it pastes right. I don't think you need all that extra bullshit that I just added to it. Hold on. I don't think it needs all that. I don't know what all that. It's probably a fucking cookie to insert in your computer. Try that. Try that second link. If that works, I'll take off the first one. Where the? Oh. Dude, why do I keep going that direction? I don't understand what I'm doing. Yep. Right, there's a dude right here. Up to you go. Ooh. Bitch! Why do my things keep moving? Is that what it's supposed to do? Like the flags change every once in a while?
'Cause I'm not sure.
Oh. Is that it? Did that work? Did the second link work? Let me know if that second link worked. Actually, I can click it on my damn self. What am I talking about? Am I sure I want to leave YouTube? Yeah. Alright, that second one works. Alright, cool. Let me delete. If it'll let me. I don't think it's gonna let me delete it from this aspect. That's weird. Why won't it let me delete my own damn comment? Bex, would you do me a favor? The two links that are in the chat, the one that's really long, can you delete that?
Final minute.
I don't know if a mod can delete, the owner of a channel's thingy, but what I need to do is there's a couple few of you that I need to give you full mod privileges. I also need to, figure out how I can set up my StreamYard to where I can have multiple people. Looking on YouTube and there's loads. Oh, these trippy thingies? Yeah. Yeah. Like, if YouTube wouldn't take so long dealing with, like, all aspects of their TOS and complaints, like, it'd be, like, a surefire freaking platform. But I also am not somebody that's gonna mass report something. Like, you should be able to report something once and then look into it immediately. You shouldn't have to have 20 of your friends go and mass report one video. You know, you shouldn't have to do that. Every report should take priority. Okay, it won't let you. Let me see if it'll. Yeah, for whatever reason, it won't let me. It's all right. I'll handle it. My phone's charging, so I can't do shit about it. Actually, I can. Hold on. I don't know why I just said that. All right, I'm gonna play one more game, and I gotta hop off here anyway. Good morning, Sir Bum. How you doing, baby? I'm tired of the whack jobs and true crime. I am not tired of the... I know that, honey. I know that. I know. And that's why, like, the conversation you and I had yesterday, like, I understand it. And I respect it. And I want you to focus on what is healthy for you. Because, like I was just telling everybody here, the way that they've targeted you, when you were literally just trying to help with information around a now deceased little girl. It's terrible what they've put you through. And I 100% support if you want to detach from that and focus on what you're doing. You know, I almost said your real name. I'm sorry. I almost did. But yes, it's super important that we care for ourselves, because that, at the end of the day, that is all we truly have, you know? I don't want people thinking, oh, you know, that means people are alone. Yeah, it's healthy to be alone, you know? And what you're doing with your channel, I fully support. You know, when I have extra money, I'll still help you out. I can't afford it right now, but you know you and I are good. I love you. I truly love you. You're a good soul. You're a good person. I know it is. I know it is, honey. Look, you want me to be honest with you? In the very beginning, when people were trying to make me suspicious about who FMX Star was, I'm a very good sleuth. It was not very hard to find you, your mom's Facebook. I mean, for other people, it takes a lot of work. But with 3 squirrels combined, we realized who you are, where you came from, what you stand for, and we've witnessed an account and can account to your true fucking character. I felt ditched at first, but look, I pray to God a lot, and I self-reflect a lot, and every point that you made was 100% to who you are and what path you're on. And I would be a shitty fucking friend if I didn't support that for you, you know? I hope that the journey that you're on, dude, like, it's solid for you. I want to see nothing but good for you, baby. I'm not going to unsubscribe from you. I'm not going to do those things. I think I just needed a minute to understand you. And I do. I feel you and I support you. This the gun I want? Yes. And look, no matter what you do with your channel, no matter what you want to talk about, people that fuck heavy with you, they're going to support that no matter what. No matter what your content is, until you don't want to do it anymore, you know? I hope you blow up. I was just telling everybody in here, things that my parents used to teach me. Man, I'm so blessed to have had the people in my life, whether they come or go, which I mean, death is inevitable, that have taught me some of the most incredible, just wise things to hold on to and honor for yourself. And they always taught me that when you meet the graces of other people, you know, you love them anyway. You treat them good. You leave them. If you have to part ways, you must always leave people better than the way you found them. I did the same thing with Megan until Megan started doing her crazy Megan shit. I didn't bother that chick for well over a year. Her and I were in agreement that she's gonna mind her business on her channel and I'm gonna mind mine on mine. And then all of a sudden, like, her friends manipulated her. They manipulate each other. You know? And you can only be kind, you can only try to uplift, you can only try to guide a person so long until you realize it's not your fucking fight or battle. It's as simple as that. You know, and you're at that point where Kyle is done letting the negativity get inside of him. And sir, I don't blame you. I support it 110%. Get it, you know? Oh, Miss G, I love you. Look at all these beautiful people here. I love you all, you know? I truly do. I genuinely love you. I love you. Check out the short I dropped today. This is beautiful. Now, people for a second, I'll admit, had me fucked up for a minute. Yeah, got me fucked up with somebody else, though. I let people, get the best of me. Won't happen again. I assure you that. And what they'll do is they'll shrivel up and they'll get bored and they'll, I mean, it's sad how they just keep targeting their next victim. Just don't let it be my friends. And I'm sure the stuff that I'm about ready to put out, it's gonna piss people off, but you know what? If you wanted people to write better about you, you should have been better people. I've given you guys a year, and you know what you guys have done to me in the past year? And it's only escalated more and more and more and more. I've tried to respect you. I've tried to honor your freedom of speech and let you do whatever you're doing over on your channel. And you're talking about making it personal? No, I never made it personal for nobody. Y'all are the one that did that all on your own. I just sat back and collected shit and took it in, observed, and yeah, nope. Not with my name, not on my watch. Not me, not the people I love. Dude, look, I have been thinking about Judy so much lately. And like, poor Judy tried to do the same thing. Like, God sent Megan Judy. God sent you her. And the best you got is that little handle you got below your name. Like, what have you learned from Judy? Not a fucking thing, because look what you've turned back to. Look who you are. Look at yourself. Take a good gander in the fucking mirror and see the person that you are.
Too close.
It's no wonder why you came on these streets and self-proclaimed yourself to be a fucking pariah, because you are. When people tell you who they are, believe them. And then when they show you who they are, believe them. Leave them. Leave that shit behind. But what I can't do, and it sucks so much, is ignore the fact of all of the panels, all of the things she said that are around Kylie Rodney. It sucks. It sucks for all of us. But here we are. You do that, honey. You come and go as you want. You're always welcome here. You're not obligated to be here. I will see you soon on your channel. I love you so much. Have a blessed day, honey. Give your pup a little squeeze for me.
So, Bubba.
No, he's doing the right thing for himself, y'all. He really is. And I know y'all know it too. I really like Judy too. And like, that's the thing, is like, Judy was such an awesome person. Dude, I was going back, because I'm starting to put timestamps and stuff in my early lives on Scrolls on Fire. And I did not realize how much she turned out and turned up and showed up for Kylie. Until Megan got a hold of her. And people don't see the common denominator of the toxic bullshit. She out here telling, I did nothing wrong. Look. How many people around you do you have to lose before you realize you are your own problem? You're not gonna realize until daddy and mommy can't save you anymore. Until your kids disown you. Until you truly are a fucking pariah to everybody around you. Megan, I don't want that for you. I don't. I really don't. Do not. All I want you to do is respect my amendment rights, that I have the right to media, to press, to expression, to criticism, and accept it. Just the same as I've tried to honor that for you. But I don't know if it's her, like I don't know if it's Megan herself, or I don't know if it's the people that encourage her and like they stifle her. Like, that's the whole thing, is like, I want growth for Megan. I want Megan to do better for Megan, for her kids, for her family. You know? It's never too late to be accountable, you know? You don't have to admit it on YouTube. Like, that's the thing, is you don't have to admit to your accountability on YouTube. But, like, seriously, it's time for everybody to start being accountable. And if you don't want to be, that's fine. That ain't my business. God's got you. You're the one that has to sleep with your own head at night, you know? And some people care not what they do. because they're just toxic, vile, fucking pieces of trash. Let it carry itself out. Look, I wouldn't even talk shit on half these people. Well, technically, 99% of these people, if they wouldn't insert themselves into my chats, into my comments, and like, beg for attention. If you want attention, you're gonna have to go ask somebody else. Because if I have to entertain it, I'm gonna show people exactly who you are. And then you don't get to cry victim. You don't. That's just who you are. I don't need to add anything to it. All I need to do is upload the mirror and let people witness it for themselves. Let them decide for themselves. And if you're supporters of trash like that, please stay the fuck away from me, or I'll help you see the door. It's as simple as that. My channel, my life, my fucking rules. Y'all, look, some people just have no boundaries. Zero. No self-respect, no respect for one another, and look, that's on them. Megan's all out here trying to repeat what I say. That's a you problem. Yeah, it is, Megan. It's your problem now. Look at all the toxicness you've created in YouTube. For yourself, for your own family, for your friends, for your community. Everything about you anymore is just, it's fucking vile. Vile. And I can't force people to be accountable. I really can't, and I'm not gonna waste my time. But like I said, what I can do is put the mirror out there and let everybody see in timeline format how it all went down. You ain't gonna like it, I promise, but hey, I don't give people enough chances. Your thumbs are being weird. Yeah, they are. Like, and they're toxic people all on their own, and then when they get together, like, the toxic cesspool of a shit show that they are, and they call that living. Ugh. Ugh. Like, and the thing it is, like, crazy, I really wish, like, she would focus, like, when she focuses on her and positive things, April's actually a pretty decent fucking people. Seeing her look, I go to a lot of channels that talk, like, cases, as does she. I don't ever engage with her. Ask her. Anytime that I've seen her in chats, I just don't engage with people, you know? People that I don't fuck with, I don't fuck with, you know? And seeing the way she interacts with people with class and dignity and self-respect, the true her, you can see shine through. But then she gets around people like Megan, and she starts acting like them. And it's toxic for her. In her own due time, it's not my job to... I don't know her. I really don't know her. It's not my job to guide her. But I just hope and I pray for these people that God gets his message through to them, you know? Alright, I keep saying one more game, but... where I'm going doesn't open till 10, so... we want 6-star or Vista. What's gonna be? Hold on, let me see. Hey everyone, I went to 9. Wouldn't let me hit it. I went and checked for updates. Thumbs up count dropped to 0. Didn't let me like. What here? My this you're talking about this channel? There's been a lot of wonky things happening. Like, I even noticed that, like, when I go live, that it doesn't send out a notification until like 16 to 19 hours later. It's really weird. I don't know if people are fucking with my account. I have no idea. I really honestly have no idea. I really don't care. I ain't got shit to hide. Look, everything about me that's negative it's already out there on the internet. I ain't ashamed of it. my journey, my path is to right my wrongs, you know? To grow, to learn, to evolve, to stay right with God, you know? Am I fallible and human? Yes, absolutely am. Yeah, as far as I know, she still does. It's another channel that, you know, when that weird ass lady started posting the weird ass shit that she did in my Discord, and then for whatever reason, like, it's really weird. It's like these people have something to hide. So what they do is they go on the defense and attack before anybody says anything about them, which is really fucking weird. But yeah, I didn't agree with her. I didn't fuck with her. I wanted to go separate ways with her. And at first I didn't even address her. I just nicely stopped letting her up on my panel. Told her, look, I just don't agree with you. Here's the facts that everybody in Discord it's facts. You can't argue with facts. And she just continued down the path that I was not willing to go down. And then the stuff she was putting out on her channel, I'm fucking a year ahead of where she's at. And I don't know, maybe someday our paths will cross again, but it's not looking likely, you know? Again, it sucks for her, the shit she's going through, but it's just really odd. The same one person that's been harassing all of us, that's been striking our channels, ain't doing a fucking thing to her channel. Ain't that weird? I don't know, just... Yeah, and she's weird as fuck. I don't vibe with her. When I'm around her, or I think about her, like, my frequencies do this weird thing. And that's called my intuition saying nah, you know? And I don't fuck with her. But then, like, she continues to put out, like, all these things about me that, I mean, they're couldn't be further from the truth. Like, she's dumb as fuck. Stupid. And for somebody that pretends to, I mean, for all I know, she could be down with Jesus. I don't fucking know. She could be trying to make her life right with God. I don't know. I don't trust her character. That's how I feel. But yeah, I don't understand why I'm a target to her. I just don't like her. I don't trust her. I don't believe her. And that's it. That's all I have to say, you know? I tried. I don't like it. I'm not doing it. We got some really good inside jokes out of it. We got some awesome merch coming. I've gotten some really cool cups and maps and books. I love all y'all. Out of, you know, turning something that was negative into something that's just absolutely fucking hilarious. And I mean, it kind of always was fucking hilarious, but hey, I'm a park ranger, don't you know? What she do? She tried to compare me to Phoebe Bell. Said that was a relative. And then just recently, she tried to say all that shit about me and Sir Bum. Nah, bro. For somebody that claims to be about Jesus and the Lord, and somebody that, you know, whatever, like, I don't know, she's staying stagnant too. And the thing of it is she don't even realize that those people that she keeps bitching about, she continues to let them win. Because the more and more she don't talk about Kylie, and the more she don't focus on, you know, the information that has always been there, and the more she stays focused on pointless things around Megan that have nothing to do with Kylie, the more she stays engaged with all them people, she gonna keep going down the same path she is, and I mean, that's on her too. It's not my channel. It's not my soul. It's not my problem. Oh, this motherfucker's up on a thingy. Yeah, and then she tried to say that I was part of a fucking cover-up and that I lived in Truckee. Like, and it's weird to me, okay, this is what's so weird to me, is it's like this channel and Megan target one another to boost their views. It's almost like they're working together. It's just really odd that her channel isn't getting multiple strikes, copyright strikes from Megan. Oh, and all she does is play Megan's content. That's what's fucking crazy about it, y'all. And the more that I just sit back and observe, the more I pay attention to what people are telling me, I'm like, holy shit. You know, the squirrels are right. I gotta hand it to y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all are some incredible observers. Your opinions matter to me. And I thank you. Do I think A for J is here for Kylie? No, I don't. I do not. I think she's prideful and egotistical. And she's here to profit for herself. 100%. I don't know if it's facts that her and Megan are working together, but it looks like it. And I'm allowed to say that. That is freedom of speech. It looks like they are making gains for each other. And then, like, it's really weird because both of them are lying, like, 95% of the time. Both them bitches just lie. Lie. Got diabetes. They should probably go get tested for it, you know? All you have to do is, you know, pray about it. Get it right with God, you know? These poor ass souls, man. I've not gained one piece of information from... Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like, the 5% of information that she's put out there, she got from Discord. She got from somebody that has emailed it to her. She ain't doing that shit on her own. That bitch is dumber than a fucking box of broken crayons. But the awesome thing is, broken crayons still colored, you know? Let her sort her box of broken crayons out. I know what I'm doing on my other channel, on my main channel, you know? And I ain't got a worry in the world. People out here worrying about my profits, don't worry about it. Ain't none of your business what I'm doing on my channel. I'm doing everything to legal terms of service and by the law. Stay keeping mad. Watch your blood pressure. Cause I don't really give a fuck. Not even getting laughs unsaid, that's all about it. Yeah, dude, like, that bitch makes me laugh. I kind of like... Sometimes I talk to God and I'm like, can you please just give her a fucking sign that this isn't the path she wants to go down. But look, every day that lady wakes up and makes the choices she makes. She's a good storyteller, though. I'll give her that. You know what I mean? She's really good at making shit up. So is Larissa. Like, and the crazy thing is like, fake ass bitches like Larissa, like, what is she gaining out of it? Other than, like, toxic negativity that ain't doing nothing for her or for her kids. Oh no, I mentored her kids, guys. She's gonna come for me. I really don't give a fuck. Fuck you too, lady. That bitch is still stuck in fucking high school. She's got some type of trauma that happened in her life that makes her stuck in this fucking young-ass mindset. And she's another one. I try to help and guide. Look, I even fibbed to her one time to make her feel okay about her drinking problems. And then you know what that bitch did? Turned it around and made it seem like I was a fucking drug addict and shit, you know? That's cool, though. I see what you did with it. That's why I did it. That's why I said it. Because I just had a feeling that you were that type of bitch. After I found out, and then that's the thing, that's the best part about it, is all the shit her and Blind did to one another, the dumb bitch went and emailed it all to me. All of their dirt. Email it all to me. All these attachments. I love it. I haven't even looked at it yet. Can't wait till I do. Wait till I expose you two, bitch. Wait, it's coming for you. I got your ticket. But yeah, like, she chose to put a fib I planted in her head to make her feel better. I should probably stop sugarcoating shit for people. Because I was just trying to be a positive influence in her life. And explain to her, you know, sometimes we all have setbacks. And then the worst part about it is she went and told people that were like, I don't know if they were donating to her or what the fuck they were doing. And then they in turn would like message me and be like, it's okay if you had setbacks. And it's like, no, listen to me. I have been drug free. It has been 2 years now. 2 years and 3 days. Trying to get me to, I don't know, admit that I have a drug problem to them? No, I don't. I have a people problem. That's the only problem I have. It's just, it's sick. It's sick what people will do. And then sometimes you just gotta plant something in their mind to see what they do with it. Do they have compassion with it? Can they relate with you? Or are they gonna use it for malice intent? And when I let people show me who they are, I believe them. And that's fine. Larissa could dig up whatever the fuck she wants on me. That's okay. That's okay. Because all of these people that you started shit with and then went and told them all these things, I don't even fuck with them anyway, so what do I care? What do I care? There ain't a damn person now, since I flushed out my Discord and I drained the swamp on my channels, that I don't fuck heavy with. Like, heavy with all y'all. I hope Larissa is on the inside pretending to be a show for them. I don't know what she's been. I really don't care. I saw her character. I tried to guide her. Tried to be her big sister, as she called me. And I mean, it was just every fucking weekend listening to her cry for fucking 8 hours because she's having a fucking meltdown because she can't stop drinking. Listening to her talk about fucking Megan and Blind and Kursuma and Killshot and all these people digging all this dirt. That's all she does all day long. When she has spare time, that's all she does. She calls it sleuthing. Getting dirt on people. It's toxic. You should get help for it. And she thinks that she's gonna build a channel off of being a piece of shit. You're not. Look at your channel. Your numbers are dropping. Your TikTok, it's not gonna be there for much longer. Now would be the time to make good decisions to what's gonna benefit and promote your future. Like I said, I'm not putting all of Larissa's shit out there. All of these emails that she sent me. Am I gonna have a giggle about it with my few close friends? Absolutely, yes. Did my friends, I mean, witness it in real time? And some of them were the ones that saying, you know, stop fucking with her and stop fucking with so-and-so, and you'll see that the problem goes away. And guess what? When I got rid of the problems, they went away. Just like that. Snap your fingers, boom, it's gone. I already told all y'all, if you're cruising in Truckee and you see me running, holding my cross for dear life, it's because I'm running from MC. Please, bitch, pick me up. I love you, Miss G. If I can make a seat, like, the issue I'm having is figuring out when Fee's gonna go back to school. Because I don't know if he's gonna go back early, mid, or late April, or, yeah, April, August. As soon as I find out, what the school year is gonna start like for him, I will let you know 100% if we're going to fucking Truckee. Because I would definitely, like, if you could help get me there. Me, you and Billy, I'm down for it. The less people, the better. The more likely I am to go on that adventure. Now, if we would all meet up and, you know what I mean, do whatever, I mean, I'm down for that. I'm hoping that by that time comes that I can have my vehicle in good standing to where it can handle a cross-country journey and back without destroying it. Wait, love you too, but look, it's very serious. MC thinks she wants to tango. Wants who to tango? It takes 2 people to do that, right? And all it takes is 1 person to say, nah, we ain't doing that. And from what I've seen from your words and your character, you ain't gonna engage in that. You want to avoid that at all costs. I get it. Carry your cross, mamas. I'd avoid that too. I don't want to see that bitch. Look, that lady does not realize how many locals take pictures of her and then they send them to me privately that I've never put on my YouTube channel. Her in her fucking Ugg boots and rundown ass clothes. In her fucking convenience store, picking up a pack of smokes, picking up some booze. Which I did tell people, and it has stopped. I told people you can stop sending me pictures like that because it really don't have no bearing on me. But look, people are fully aware. The locals are aware of the self-proclaimed pariah. She's like damage control, but she's causing damage to her own reputation. And she's gonna be like, oh, well, you can't call me out on it, bitch. I'll call you out all day long if I want to. People doing it to themselves and trying to act like victims. But you said, tell me what I said. Play it back. Play the mirror back. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. After all the times that I've let her listen to like my snipe my streams and like all of the things I kept letting her get away with. I'm done. It's time for everybody to be accountable. Look, I'm being accountable. Now it's time for you to be accountable. That's the way it goes. I can tell you right now, they're gonna be scattering like cockroaches though. Because they are not going to want to associate with one another. The only person that I'm not going to put out there, actually 2 people, is Killshot. And the person that documented all of Megan's videos that she thought she privated. That's funny as hell, dude. Got them all. Every single one of them. Got them all. Where should I book the lodge for a Kylie convention? I'm not sure what you're saying, like what hotel or the lodge isn't, if you're talking about the lodge, it's not taking, I think it's closed. I'm not sure. I don't follow LTO. But there are a couple hotels that I have in mind. Look, I would have absolutely no problem, sleeping in my own car, but I also know that there are people that live in Truckee Tahoe that are also willing to put me up in their homes, and I appreciate that too. I might take people up on it for some couple days or something. It depends on how long I can stay out there, how many people I can visit. Because I really do want to tour it. However, the only thing I'm not doing is going into any Truckee shops and supporting that fucking corrupt-ass town. No way in fucking hell. I mean, I wish it would be possible, because that would be an awesome... I mean, it would be awesome to go stay where Kylie was kind of raised. But... at the same time, I don't know who we can trust, because, I mean... Look, I don't know if they're sitting in their homes away from Truckee, rooting us on. I don't know if we upset them. Like, I really don't know. You know, I'm not trying to purposely upset them by any means. All I want is justice for their daughter, for their granddaughter, because I know something's not right. And the more I look at it and the more I expose, the more people see that something's not right. Do I think they're to blame? Not necessarily. I have no evidence that supports, you know, any of that. There's some people that claim they do, but I haven't seen any of that yet. It was supposed to say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading the same. I liked it rather well where I was at. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's just, Miss G, wouldn't you rather stay in somebody's home that is trusted, that has home cooked foods, that you know you'll be safe, you have the freedom, you know, and then you don't it doesn't really cost money, you know, to stay with people that care for you and Kylie, you know. Bless that. Whew. She said wolves hiding in wool zip-up costumes. I love it, Sage. That's a good one. Yeah, home-cooked foods in a safe environment is, I mean, that's what my goals are. I would rather do that. Plus, there's someone that's there that I gotta fuck heavy with. I got some adventures that I want to do with my Ebes. So, like, I'm just really trying to think out this adventure to Truckee. Because, like I said, like, if I go there, I'm making it memorable while a group of people participating in creating an incredible documentary. And my goals, y'all. Like, I have not lost sight of my fucking goals. I haven't. And while I'm there, I would like to get in contact with media, legislature, you know, and try to do some positive, real things for Kylie and for any other child that could possibly turn out to be another Kylie. Like, I want it to stop. I want laws to change. I want that for Kylie, you know? We can't bring her back, y'all. But we can tell her story. Find the truth in it. And get her fucking justice. Kylie Rodney did not drown. And the more I think about that, the autopsy, and the fact that a picture like shh even exists, it should, the autopsy, the no water in the lungs, and that picture should be all people need to really know to see something is absolutely wrong here with the way that they've blamed the victim while the suspects are out there living their best fucking lives, man. I don't care who's responsible. They need to be held accountable. I don't care if it's just one person. And then there's a whole bunch of people behind, you know, protecting that one person. I ain't trying to go after them all. You know? I want the people that are responsible for the death of Kylie Rodney to be held accountable. Sway's Killshot's girlfriend. I'm not sure if they're girlfriend, boyfriend, or I'm not sure what's going on there. Ooh. Why is this gun taking 10 years to shoot somebody? Did anyone get to listen to Sway's reading of my chart? It was very interesting. No, I didn't. I didn't know she did your chart. She did my chart. I was up on Killshot and Sway's panel the one night when they were doing the Kylie Rodney chart. And then they went on to do my chart. If you guys are not subscribed to, is he still the Killshot report? I can't remember what his channel name is. Killshot something something something. If anybody has the link, you can drop it in chat if you'd like to. If people doing charts and talking about conspiracy theories and some pretty cool stuff, get your ass on over there. Sway's partner kills. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I didn't want to say something if it, you know, wasn't true, but I was pretty certain that they were partners, and that's awesome for him, you know? He needs to have a woman like that keeps him in check and keeps him focused on his future. That's a power couple right there, y'all. It really is. Them's goals. No, I'm happy for them too. That's really awesome. She's gonna go move with him. That's what's up. Good for him. I bet you he's gonna be happy as fuck.
Happier than pigs and shit.
I truly do wish them both the best, you know? And I'm really glad that despite Killshot and I having our differences, that we both took a step back and realized everything for what it was. And that we are on the terms that we are, you know? But yeah, now that I know that he did your chart, yeah, I'm gonna fuck heavy with that. That's what's up. It is, the way she does her charting is very interesting. I'm not gonna say 100% accurate. I'm not gonna say that it's all wrong, by any means. It's all for your interpretation. But she does some phenomenal work. I'll give her credit.
Oh shit, this guy again?
It is a money generating business, yeah. It really, really, truly is. Eesh, this gun, I gotta swap up, y'all. Time is it? Okay, fuck. You know what, I'm gonna try this.
Try this for a minute.
Something just booted right by my head, I thought. Well, that was weird. Ooh, where is he? Oof, let's go, bro. Pew! Let's reload that. Come on, bitch, get down here. Yes!
That was mine!
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I'm noticing when people detach from the pariah, they are actually pretty decent people. When Judy wasn't around her, badass bitch. When April's not around her, badass bitch. When Sway's not around her, badass bitch. When Killshot's not around her, badass dude. See the common denominator here, y'all? And I'm not saying this to ruin Megan's channel. If you guys want to go watch her, you are free to. That is your freedom to go consume what you want. You are what you consume. You know? But what I want for certain specific people, you know, is positive things. There's certain people like Larissa and Contsuma, they deserve her. Do I hope that they realize that they're part of the problem? Yes, I absolutely do. But I don't have time to try to help save those people, I guess. Some people don't want saving. Some people don't like constructive criticism. Some people don't like to be accountable. And that's on them. All I can do is point out the people that I see that are separate when they're separate from Megan. That their personalities are fucking genuine, and then they get around Megan and they become her. You become the 5 main people that you hang around with are who you become. That's facts. Intuition isn't on demand thing. Yeah, no. You either have intuition or you don't. And you're not telling me by now that these people aren't thinking, man, yeah, every time I go around her, like, yeah. Because what she's doing is manipulating people and having people think that it's all the squirrels. When it turns out, no, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not even bothering these people. The only time that I address them is when they come to me. Look, you talking about Larissa? Look, I hope she's infiltrating too. Do I know? No. Do I care? No. What Larissa has done to me, there's no taking back. You know, there's no... When I realized that she apologized for it and then did it again, but worse, nope. That's a note button for me, you know? And I sever that cord. I don't care if she continues to be toxic towards me. I don't care what she does. Honestly, I don't. Let her dig up dirt from, I don't know, 12 months ago about people that I don't even fuck with anymore. And it's crazy because those same people are people that she is always seeing around. They're around the people that they deserve. God is good. God had a plan, and I mean the plans were the plan is constantly in motion.
Enemy UAV active.
It's just the innocent bystanders. Well, I can't even say innocent because there's people that joined in on doing what Megan does, doing what Larissa does, doing what Consumer does, Terry the Troll. That, I mean, I'm not asking them to be accountable. I don't want their apologies. I don't need them. But just do better for themselves before they get caught in somebody else's bullshit that it was never even theirs anyway. Like, and it's crazy because it's these same people that will tell you straight to your face, no, I never believed that Kylie Rodney drowned. But at the same breath, because they think we've bullied Megan, look, there are some people out there that have outright bullied Megan. I've tried to address it. There's nothing further that I could do on that subject. But the facts are, Megan went, when Kylie Rodney went missing, she not only went to teen meetings, but she interviewed, I mean, a handful of teens. Then she came back to YouTube and put all of that out there on numerous fucking channels. And now that Megan realizes she done told on Sammy Smith, she wants to, I don't know, do Sammy a favor? Like, what's going on here exactly, you know? Why would you, look, if that was my daughter's best friend, I would, like, either implore my daughter, make better decisions, man, or, like, if my daughter, like, somehow knew the information that she claims she still knows about, dude, the last thing I'm gonna do is be out here running amok on fucking YouTube and drawing attention to me. You know what I mean? Like, y'all. I see your true colors shining through. That song? Yep. Pogo balls? What are pogo balls? You mean them pogo bouncer ball things? It was like a big ball with like a plastic thing on it and you like bounced on that? Is that what you're talking about? Them things? I'm going to, or already did, post MC saying I heard not inquisitive did some April Foolsies. Fooled that one good. Oh yeah, I saw it all. I have it all documented. I got y'all. Oh, it turns out there's a lot of people, and I think all of the people that are leaving comments, that are interacting, that are engaging on my other channel about Kylie Rodney. There is a video that, like I said, I continue documenting everything. Like, it's super important, and I'm really glad that I documented things, because it turns out those videos also disappeared. Those type of videos, I'm not going to re-put out there. I would never do that to somebody like Zav. But what I am going to do is the information that's in them, I'm going to screenshot that stuff and present it in a different fashion. Ain't nobody get April Fools, and like, that's the funniest shit, Mishti, is like, you and Ninja already knew. Like, I had already emailed you and spoken about it. What was it, like a week? I don't even know. Like, and she's like, I wasn't here for Kylie Rodney. I don't even blah, blah, blah Kylie Rodney. But yeah, she's going into Kylie Rodney channels. First started saying, I don't know nothing about Kylie Rodney. And within 3 days, really quick was like, oh, I know a local that has all this information. She said that herself in an email. I have them. I haven't put those out there yet either. In an email said that she has information that nobody else has. And that she would like to join my Discord to get it to me. And I said, that's okay, sis. You know what you can do? You can email them to me. You know what her response was? Well, I'll make my own videos and I'll get them out there. And as soon as she dropped that first video that had nothing to do with Kylie Rodney, I knew right then and there that she was not, I mean, I knew right away she was not who she said she was. I called it out as soon as Miss G modded her that day in chat, right as she was in chat. I told Miss G, look, I don't think you want to be going and modding people that you don't really know. You know? My intuition is on point. I promise you, if you stick around, I will do everything in my power to protect people that need it. To love you and respect you. You know? And then me and Miss G, after it just kept escalating, like this chick sought me out, started watching my channel, started going to all these Kylie Rodney channels, which is weird. She said it ain't about Kylie Rodney. Well then, ma'am, why did you target only Kylie Rodney channels? Why? Why? Why did you email me saying you had information on Kylie Rodney? It was never about Kylie Rodney. You lying ass fool. You've been caught. You know? And she was caught before she even dropped that inquisitive admitting that it's her. I've called her Michelle. I know look, I know exactly who she is. I've called her Alexandria. I know exactly who she is. I think it's funny that anything that I say just really, like, I get, like, she hate watches me. It's silly, really. Thank you for the view, you know? She's like, and I don't watch your stuff. Then how do you make the community posts you do on a channel that you know you don't watch, you don't know nothing about, but you seem to, I mean, tell on yourself? I love it. I love when people tell on themselves. It's great. And if I'm not mistaken, she's African American, and she tried to pull the race card on me. I'm gonna need you to find the audio where I ever said anything racist. The only person that said anything racist was Blind. He made a joke, and your same friends, the same group of people that you hang out with, called and had him fired for making a joke about his own race. Ask Blind, he'll tell you himself, yeah, I made a Mexican joke that was very distasteful, and I understand now, like, why I lost my job. Yeah, no, I ain't over here making no racist jokes. I have no issue with race. I don't make jokes on people's age, sex, religion, identity. I do state my opinion on what they're doing to minor children that should not be reassigning their sexes at such young ages. I'm really on the fence on that topic because whereas I want to say them taking hormone blockers is safe, it just, there's not enough research in it. But as research plays out and they can show that it's not harmful to children, look, I can support that. I can support something that is not harming our children. However, when you are, and you don't know if, and I speak from experience, y'all. This is why I'm speaking on it. You know, these same people that made fun of me because they couldn't figure out if I was a man or a woman, which is kind of fucking, it's pathetic, really, like, the shit they're trying to pull on me. I struggled for a very long time. My early teens, my mid-teens, my late teens, and into my very early 20s. I'd say up until about 22. I struggled with my own identity. I had toxic people planting in my head that, here we go, that sex reassignment surgery was what would be good to fix my brain. And then I realized by going to a therapist that it actually was a fucking mental illness. And you know what the mental illness was? Other people putting shit in my head, making me feel like I was less than because I didn't fit a cookie cutter fucking mold. Our views, our opinions are why children think that they're trapped in the wrong fucking bodies. I was so uncomfortable the first half of my life in my own skin until I understood what the problem was, and I learned to love myself despite not fitting societal norms, okay? I identify as a fucking female. There are only two sexes you are born, either male or female. And these people putting this shit in my head as I was growing up, and it stemmed from when I was really, really, really young. My brothers and sisters would make jokes that I was adopted as a boy. My mom even used to say things like, I was born as two boys. Really put warped reality things in my head. And sometimes, yes, sometimes, kids make irrational choices when it actually is just your mental health. I am not saying that transgenderism isn't a problem, because there are people born that feel like they're in their soul is in the wrong fucking body. And I understand that. But until we understand this problem better, and we understand that half of these kids, these young children, are transitioning, and then to watch, and I do, I keep up on it on YouTube. It's another thing that I ingest that I hardly ever touch topic on. And I think it's a topic that I'm ready to discuss, okay? I see all of these transgender identifying as the sex they felt at the time they fit, okay? And they are now detransitioning. They are now off of all of their blockers and hormone replacement therapies, and they are living their life based upon the sex they were born. You want to know why? Because they realized it was a familiar problem and that it was stemming from mental illness. And I hate seeing that we live in a society that so many people are either like on one side of the fence. Like, one side will say, oh, it's all mental illness, and then another side will say, well, no, it's because they were born that way. Okay? Yes, some people are born that way, just like some people are born gay. It's not a decision, trust me. I have tried the entirety of my life, and the best thing that I can do for me so that I can set right in my own head is choose celibacy in what all these labels, they term it asexual, okay? Or demisexual, which is you cannot have relations with people unless you feel a spiritual connection with them. Okay? Let's just be real here. This is what I want to do with this channel. I don't want to see us live in a society where we are mutilating our children without first ruling out that it is absolutely a mental illness. I remember when there was, when it first started becoming like a real predominant thing, this whole transgender thing, back in like the 90s. Like, I know it's always existed. I mean, look at Boy George. From time to time, what's to do with the lightning bolt? I always forget his name. I don't know why I always forget his name. But yeah, you see people that, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with men that grow up and feel feminine. There is nothing wrong with women that grow up and feel masculine. There is nothing wrong with that. And what really bothers me is we live in such a society, okay? I'm going to take Benny Johnson, a video that he put out the other day. He put a short out. And he put a video out of a woman who was in a garage that she was tearing a semi-truck's tire off, taking the tire off. It's the same shit that I've seen Uncle Will do, okay? And because she's a pretty little girl, people are accepting of that because she's feminine. But doing the same thing that if a woman that had short hair and a more masculine build or wore different clothes would be seriously dragged through the mud for. And we live in a society where we consume propaganda that teaches our children, we teach our own children, that it is absolutely okay to judge people and criticize people based upon the way that they look. And it's not okay. It's time for people to start being accountable. I'm tired of watching all of the mental illness that goes on with our children when our children are the ones that are suffering. They're suffering, y'all. And these are just topics that from time to time I'm going to touch base on. I'm going to state my opinion. I'm going to state if it's something that I've gone through myself. It's definitely something that I'm going to speak honestly on through my own experience. Look, from time to time I paint my fingernails. I put on makeup. It's not often. I don't like wearing dresses simply because I feel uncomfortable in them. They are not comfortable. The same reason why there's only 3 days out of a month that I can tolerate wearing men's or women's panties. I normally wear boxer briefs because they're, again, comfortable. And instead of teaching our children these toxic traits and patterns and personalities, we need to teach them to just love one another and for them to learn to be comfortable in their own skin, in the clothes that they're in. And I said, and it's crazy because the same thing that I'm telling y'all now is the same thing. And here's another thing I'll put out there. You're never going to find it unless you have the VHS version of it. You can't go order it. You can't get a hold of Mopo. You can't get it, okay? Is when I was younger, and it was like 18 or 19, my family had taken me on. I can't even say my family, my sister did. She always had an issue with me wearing baggy clothes. Always said that, she always called me a dude chick, is what my sister used to call me. That's a dude chick. My own family call me a dude chick, okay? Which, I mean, I'm very comfortable with a lot of terminologies that people use towards me. I'm fine with my masculinity. I'm sufficient. But she took me on Maury Povich and took me on this show. It was something like Boys That Look Like Girls or something like that. It was the most humiliating, traumatic experience of my life. And it was something that I had to laugh with other people at the cost of my own, it's not sanity, mental health is what it is. I had to laugh with them and then cry to myself. And it's still, every once in a while, it chokes me up about it, you know? To know that that's what people actually can do to their own family. I've been there, I've lived through it, you know? I don't hate my sister for it. God rest her soul. But they took me on Maury Povich and made me read these cue cards to present to the media. And this is how I know that propaganda, that the media is fake. They made me read these cue cards and say things that wasn't even me. That's not me. That's who they presented me to be, okay? Then they went on to do this makeover, is what they called it, where they actually humiliated me on national fucking TV. Put me in this outfit that, I mean, it's what you would, little grannies would wear. This really weird, like, I don't even know, it was like a crushed velvet dress that was like taupe and mauve, y'all. And it had these like beads. I can remember this. Like, it's something that I will never forget. These are things, my testimonies that I want to share on my own channel, okay? But it had like these like 2-inch long like crocheted strings with like these beads on them. Put me in these like flat heels that were made out of like wicker and put this big ass wicker hat on me with this huge ass fucking bouquet of flowers, y'all. This is what they chose to dress me in, to make a mockery of me on national TV. And because you sign consent forms, you can't go back and sue a company that humiliated you on national TV for profit. This is what I'm talking about when I say exploiting children. If people want to know the core of me, why I am an advocate for exploiting children, that's my story. That's my truth. That's what I went through. And it's a pain that I will forever carry with me. It's something that I'm still learning to understand why people do that to people, children, why they exploit kids for benefit, for profit. But one thing that I've learned is you can make beautiful things come from tragedies. This is my testimony. That God has taken all of this ugly that has happened to me, this tragedy, this trauma, and turned it into what we are now, you know? Yeah, now, I don't know how you bitches wear fucking high heels. I almost, look, it's the one thing that I will give the Maury Povich show credit for, is when I started walking down the steps, I had like twisted my ankle and fell down, like slipped down 3 of the steps as I was going down. And they cut that little fumble out. That's the only thing they did for me. That's it. If you would have heard the people laughing in the audience as I came down them steps, though, like, it's just, that's a trauma that kids should not have to experience. It's okay. It's okay, Murderous Minds. It's something that I deal with, not on a daily basis. Every once in a while, I revisit it. And it reminds me why I'm here. Why I advocate for the things that I do. Why I make free t-shirts at my expense. Yes, I'm thankful for my donations, but it don't cover half of it. It really doesn't. Let's just be real here, folks. You know? I have gone without to ensure that I continue making shirts. But that's the silver lining of what came out of a traumatic experience for me, you know? And then I continue to see what is happening to our youth. I continue seeing, you know, the manipulation, the exploitation, the trafficking of our children. And I can't sit quiet about it. And I, for the life of me, and I'm not gonna try to figure it out, why anybody would ever come to a channel like mine and try to discredit me, defame me, and say the things that they have on somebody that is simply trying to advocate for somebody as beautiful and wonderful and brilliant, talented as Kylie Rodney. I don't understand it, and I don't want to try to. All I can do is toss those people aside and know that they're toxic. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ranch Boss, is that would give a lesser person PTSD. When I first started Kylie Rodney's case, I was suffering from PTSD because there was just a lot of things that were triggering my past. But I am so thankful that I have such a strong will and the want to understand things, to research things, and to not be afraid to reach out to my friends. You know? And that's the thing, is the thing that I want to do is prevent that from happening to anybody else. I want to prevent more Kylie Rodneys, Trinity Backuses, Dante De La Tours, Michael Shane Youngers, Daniel Gallardo Jr.'s. You know, I want to prevent that. Our children are not for sale. I'm not saying somebody sold Kylie Rodney. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, in a nutshell, I see what companies like Meta have gotten away with, where they exploit our children. I see these corporations that continually profit off of our children. And there's nothing wrong with a business that is trying to reach a target group. It's when you start exploiting them for profit that I have a problem with.
Oh, I have the flag. Okay.
I picked up the flag, ho, and I'm gonna drop it off. Ooh.
Ah, give me in it.
Bro, how do I get it there? Let me get it there. Let me get it there. Let me drop it off.
They get it.
Did I drop? Yes!
That's what's up.
I'm finally figuring out how the fuck to play this type of game. But yeah, I'm the type of person that I learn from tragedy. I learn from trauma. I learn from my own mistakes. And I grow, and I do better. People can continue to try to discredit me, or shame me, or manipulate me, gaslight me, do all those things. You guys are free to do that. God gave us free will. But don't think that does not free you from spiritual prosecution. It doesn't. And you're not gonna realize it until that time comes. It's not my problem. My problem, my journey, is making myself right with God. Even if my friends don't believe in God, I want them to be all right, to make shit right with themselves. I want them to love themselves, honor themselves, respect themselves. All of those things, you know? Absolutely, Fred. Like, that's the thing, is like, people have no idea how much will and determination that God has given them the day that they're fucking born. And it's such a shame how people exploit that and manipulate that and take that from children. You know, at a really early age, children are robbed of their fucking futures. They're robbed of their childhoods. And I can't sit here and pretend like I don't see it going on every single fucking day of my life. Let somebody fucking try to pull that shit with my kid, and I'm going to prison. I promise you I am. I'm going to prison because I'm going to admit to putting my bare hands through your fucking trachea. I will never, ever let somebody victimize me or my child or my family or somebody I love. It's not going to happen. I am stronger than people assume that I'm not, you know? I'm determined. I have conviction. I have focus. Thank you, Fred. God bless you. Feeling sentimental today. I guess not preachy, but just lots of love for all, still fighting for truth and what is right. Yeah, absolutely, Ranch Boss. I realized today, like, for some people, today the eclipse is going to be a negative thing. Don't let it. Don't let it. Do not let everything that you're consuming make you lose focus. Just talk to God, man. That's all I can say. Pray about it. Talk to your family. Talk to somebody that loves you, you know? If you can't find somebody, I'll listen. You know, but yeah, today I'm feeling sentimental. I feel like I want to open up a little and be a little more personal with y'all. And that, you know what, it's fine if somebody takes my story and then manipulates it, which was already terrible to begin with, and I turned it into something positive. If they want to take that from me and try to turn it into something terrible, that, I mean, that's a reflection of your character, not mine, man. Really, there's nothing more that I can do for people like that. I tried. That fight is not my fight. My fight is here with my family, my friends, and these victims. And that's the thing, is eclipses, and that's what, like, in going, after I did a lot of praying yesterday, I did a lot of meditation, self-reflecting, and I found myself alone, and at the center of my fucking core of the fabric of my fucking existence. And I had a premonition. I had an aha moment. And look where we're at today, you know? But yeah, eclipses can be a time of spiritual enlightenment. Yes, yes, yes. Today I'm detoxing my body. I'm drinking nothing but water. I tried to have coffee this morning. It's not what my body wanted. My body said, nope, today is a day. It's going to be earth, water, air, and right now you got the fire, you know? Every single one of us has a story, including them. I need to remember that. And they do, like, and that's along my journey of people that have wronged me. I have to understand that they too, they have a story of trauma that causes them to be the people that they are. I cannot feel sorry for them when they choose it and choose it and choose it and choose it to the point where they're so toxic that nobody wants to tell them that they're toxic. They can't even realize, like, they want to talk about accountability, but they can't realize that they are the ones themselves that are being toxic. It's time to sever ties and be your best. Oh, coconut. Oh, I gotta go get some coconut water. I'm out. I am fresh out. I was thinking about it last night, how Kylie even got Ryan Upchurch's attention. There you go. Yes. That little Neiman girl got Ryan Upchurch's attention. And that's beautiful. That's God's word. That's God's will. That's God's plan. And there's evil people out there. There's toxic, malicious people that want to stifle. I mean, look at all the rumors that everybody made up about Ryan Upchurch just because he was stating his opinion, pointing out what he was noticing in the Kylie Rodney case. Matter of fact, I went and revisited his video. Well, technically it was somebody reviewing that had never heard about the Kylie Rodney case. His name is Simba. I was watching his video review of Ryan Upchurch revisiting a year later the Kylie Rodney case. Look, y'all, you wanna watch it with me? I'll watch it with y'all. Hold on. Simba TV, y'all. I hope you don't strike me. I'm gonna do the right thing. Well, most of this is Ryan Upchurch anyway. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop playing video games for 1 second. I know I said that this, actually, no, I'm gonna continue to play video games while I'm gonna stay true to what I want to do on this channel. So what I'm gonna do is, how can I do this? I'm gonna put my headphones on. What time is it? 24-minute long video. Okay, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna put one headphone on from one and one headphone on from the other, and then we're gonna, let me see if this, yep, all right, y'all ready for this? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do live 2 screens, and then just to kind of go along with YouTube's this channel isn't monetized anyway. I ain't trying to get no clout from this dude, but I felt this was, why can't I get this to adjust right?
There we go. Now it's getting it.
There's Simba. There he is. What's up, sir? What is good? Alright, let me shift. Bring this down. Bring this up. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get this situated. I'm gonna make this a little smaller. I'm gonna put this over here. Because really all you need is the audio. And I'm gonna continue playing video games for the next 24 minutes. 24 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm gonna play some video games while we get this video. How about that? Is that good for y'all? What's up? Alright, cool. Let's get it. Why is my squirrel... There we go. Alright, y'all. Let me make sure my audio is good here. Y'all ready? Yep, this is Simba TV. I'm gonna share the link. Please make sure you go subscribe to him. I really like his reviews he does. So this is Simba TV. He has 260K subscribers. This video alone has 7.9K views. This is from 7 months ago. And this is his review of Ryan Upchurch, covering a recap of the Kylie Rodney case. Y'all ready? Let's get this.
Simba TV. Bang!
He said,
What is good, YouTube fans?
same here, Angel.
It's your boy Simba coming back here again.
Ryan is fucking hilarious, but he's a real fucking soul.
Kylie Rodney 1 year.
He's real. He's real as they fucking get.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ryan Upchurch. If you don't know me, I'm a musician for a living. Been a musician for about 15 years, about 9 years professionally. Also, obviously, been a YouTuber for a while. Have a lot of different hobbies.
What's my audio
you can see
jumping?
on my social media pages. I like making UTV vlogs. I like painting. I like drawing. Building stuff out of clay.
Me too, sir.
I got 1,000 hobbies.
I love
But last year I
hobbies.
come up on a new hobby, and that was watching this true crime shit that's on YouTube. And around that same time was when this missing person, Kylie Rodney, started popping up all over the internet. I never even knew about this section that was
Me
called
either,
true
sir.
crime. I never knew of these true
I didn't know they were
crime
all doing lives and
YouTubers.
shit.
At the time I was like, well shit, I got 3 million subscribers. I
Listen.
can try to help find somebody. I have a lot of people all over the world that, got eyeballs. This missing person, Kylie Rodney, started popping up all over the internet. I never even knew about this section that was called true crime. I never knew of these true crime YouTubers.
Good morning,
and at the
Shelly.
time I was like, well shit, I got 3 million subscribers.
Here
I
it
can
is.
Try to help find somebody. I have a lot of people all over the world that, got eyeballs that can look around. So I start clicking and watching these videos that people were talking about this Kylie Rodney girl and, where she was missing from and, all the logistics. And I started noticing there was some weird shit about some of these
Me
in
too, sir.
particular true crime YouTubers. Now, before we go any further or get into this, let me give you some context by showing you a news clip from CBS Sacramento that's talking.
I wish Ryan Upchurch would take a look at that picture and tell me what he thinks now today, I'm glad that Ryan, every once in a while, he still talks about Kylie Rodney. He's got questions. He's got a lot of really good questions. He's got a really good opinion. I'm not saying I agree with 100% of him, but I ain't gonna be mad at him for the 5% I don't agree with, But I would like Ryan Upchurch to check out the picture and the sleepy picture and tell me what he personally thinks.
Talking about this exact situation.
Because look, we got a party that has no pictures. We have no actual timeline of this girl. But we got a picture that was put out there of what looks like a very unwell Kylie Rodney. Something's fucky going on. I would love Ryan Upchurch to give me his theories on why that little girl is half submerged in water and why she looks unconscious and why there's people. And look, I would love for him to zoom in on that and check out the people in the background. I would love for that,
It's been 1 year since Kylie Rodney disappeared from a party at the Prosser family campground. The disappearance of the Truckee teen got the attention of people all across the country as thousands of tips poured into Placer County's tip line. Kylie was last seen at a high school party at that campground.
By the way, she didn't go to high school, apparently. She was homeschooled.
At the time, Placer County officials said her Honda CRV...
Look, and somebody didn't go to their school. That's a perfect target. You got the Neiman girl that not many people in this community know who she is, and it makes her a target. It really does. And I don't know if she's Spectrum or what, but she the type of person that she is, the sweetheart little girl that she was, the promising future that she's never going to get to experience. And I mean, she looks like she was targeted. I don't know.
He was missing, and her cell phone was out of service.
By the way, there is absolutely no evidence that proves they found a cell phone. But apparently she was texting all of her friends that were also at this party.
Yeah.
Initially, the case was considered
Where's Kylie
suspicious,
Rodney's
even
cell
being
phone?
investigated as a possible abduction.
If you're a teenager going to
Look, and somebody turned her cell phone off. Somebody turned that location off on her phone at 12:03 in the morning, and then hard shut down her phone at 12:33. And then you got Sammy Smith out there saying that she had a conversation with Kylie Rodney 3 minutes after all of this transpired. That's crazy. And Miss Lady You're the one that was saying, and I'm not calling her a child, because she's not. She's a grown-ass adult. Out here talking about how she was getting in and out of this girl's car. Well, what were you doing?
Party where there's drinking and hanging out, and people have curfews. The first thing you're gonna think is, okay, they're out with a boy, or they're spending the night at a friend's house.
You would think.
They ain't trying to get in trouble when they're high. Why
Yes.
they said abduction off the rip, I have no
Sammy!
idea. Not unless
Sammy said
somebody
it.
called and was like, hey, I think I just...
Sammy said there was big scary guys. Maybe they took her. What scary guys? Have you proven that there were scary guys at this party? Because that guy with the mustache and the beanie, he graduated with y'all. What the fuck are you talking about?
Seen an abduction.
Right.
2 weeks later, and nearly 20,000 man-hours of searching in, Kylie's car was found in Prosser Lake. It was found by Adventures with Purpose, a YouTube famous dive team.
And I'll say it and I'll keep saying it. I think they set Adventures with Purpose up. I don't know if they knowingly did it or unwillingly did it, but I'm blessed for AWP for finding her. Or at least her car.
They said it was about 14 feet down, close to where Kylie was last seen.
Then I hear that, and I'm just like, I don't get it. 20,000 man-hours
Yeah.
is looking where this person went missing.
Yes!
And you can't find her around a 23,903 foot perimeter around a reservoir. Especially when the town law enforcement is getting on TV, holding a press conference telling you they had divers and sonars and they dragged the lake and all this shit. And then some
Look,
YouTubers
it's time we all start getting louder for Kylie Rodney.
show up and find it in 14 minutes.
Right.
Come on, Seth.
Right.
In
Come
October,
on,
the
son.
coroner's office ruled
I love
Kylie's death
him.
accidental.
Ruled as accidental, but she was found in the water in the very, very back.
Look, and I just gotta say that I know Ryan Upchurch has a really hard time believing and accepting people that say that they love him based upon the way he's been treated in his life. It's terrible what people have put this guy through.
Back of a CRV with
But look what it made him.
some of the windows down.
That's crazy. I didn't know that they ruled it accidental. I did not know that. That's crazy. And especially, like he said, if she's found in the back with the windows down,
Yes.
do you really think that's like first?
Look,
Come on.
Simba ain't heard a damn thing about Kylie Rodney, and you hear him already? He's like, like everybody else, something ain't right here. And just for whatever reason, when that autopsy came out, some people were just okay with it. No, I wasn't. I still am not. Something ain't right.
Like let's be real about this here. Let's talk
Yes.
about this here.
Yes.
Like the car had to be rolling. You feel me? I guess like if you park on the sand, I guess like the car can probably roll down the hill, but the brakes, like emergency brakes, all types of stuff, like the car probably would have to be in neutral for it to even really like roll down that hill. And why would she be in the back?
Yeah,
Why would she be in the
Look.
back laying down or
And
whatever
look.
she was doing?
And then somebody made a really good comment the other day. God bless you. Okay. If they are telling us that in Kylie Rodney's car going in the water, that she somehow floated to floated, whatever, to the back hatch of her car, why were they not concerned enough to cover the windows just in case when they flipped this car, that same deceased body didn't float out of one of the two down windows, right?
Doing? Why would she be in the back? Like, come on now. Like,
Come on, son.
The Nevada County
Come on,
Sheriff's Office
son.
said the 16-year-old died from drowning.
But here's the thing. If you look up the autopsy report, it doesn't show any water in the
Like, these people really trying to play us for fucking stupid, right?
lungs.
Gaslighting us and
How
shit.
did she drown?
Yeah, how did she
that's
drown?
crazy.
How did she drown with no water in her lungs? Listen to Ryan Upchurch right here. He even says it.
Show any water in the lungs? How did she drown?
That's
There's no
crazy.
water in there.
Officials said there was
And
no
look, everybody out here losing their fucking mind over Riley Strain, and it's the same thing, but worse for Kylie.
indication of foul play.
All right, now that
Off the riff, they say there's no indication of foul play. Meanwhile, you got your prime suspect out here running the entire fucking show.
you're up to speed on what I'm talking about, and you just heard from CBS News, allegedly, what happened.
It's no wonder why they didn't investigate it.
And I know you can hear that it really doesn't make any sense. All right, so let's bring...
And I'm gonna stop right here. And then seeing this girl that is running the show, is the last person to know what was going on, taking names to jail. She's got parents that are not only, one is a private investigator, but the other one is, what, is a lawyer? Is that what it is? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then their business has government ties. And then right off the riff, they're like, they already planned on blaming it on Kylie Rodney. Y'all are telling us that, you know, she was so fucked up, but look, the autopsy, that toxicology says completely different.
And I know you can hear that it really doesn't make any sense.
Sammy Smith, you
All right,
got
so
some
let's
truths to
briefly
tell,
recap
girl.
that simple situation that apparently has happened. You have a girl that went to a party in a CRV. There's no pictures of this girl hardly on the internet. There's definitely absolutely no fucking videos.
And this is where I disagree with him, because there are ample pictures of her, but it's really weird how they trying to scrub them off the internet. Erase her memory so that she erases from our memory, so we stop talking about her, and we documented it all.
There's one video that is allegedly supposed to be her.
And this is what's crazy. He's talking about what they put out in the media. And it's true. Like, the video that they put out of, the videos that they, and the stuff that they allowed out there of her are stuff that is from, like, 12 years ago. Oh shit, that's my own teammate. Anyway, let me rewind this right here.
That apparently has happened. You have a girl that went to a party in a CRV. There's no pictures of this girl hardly on the internet. There's definitely absolutely no fucking videos. There's one video that is allegedly supposed to be her. It's a little girl like playing a violin or something, like 15 years ago, very shitty quality. About, so she's 16, 17 when she went missing. This video is from her being like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's her or not, and no one does. There's no picture.
Look, and I don't know if they put that video out there to manipulate our emotions, or if they put that video out there so that we wouldn't focus on what Kylie looked like at 17 years old, 16 years old, so that we wouldn't realize that that last known picture of a screen of a surveillance video that we never got to see, but in every other case, those have been put out there to the media. That looks an awful lot like, I don't know, the girl running the investigation that knows what was happening. That was the last person to talk to her.
Pictures of her beside a CRV. There's no videos of her and her friends. There's no pictures or videos of her at this party. There's no evidence.
Which I still think is just the craziest thing.
Listen to Simba.
Like, come on now. We're in a day of age where, especially 16, 15-year-olds and stuff like that, they Snapchat, they Instagram, they take pictures, videos of everything. And so for someone to sit there and tell me that there's no evidence that she was at the party, like
Right?
she was not in somebody's background, a video, a picture, or anything, is wild to me. Like, that is a red flag to me. Like, you're telling me that no one videoed this damn party? Like, because if anybody videoed it, she would most likely be there if it was that small gathering or whatever it is that they said in that small atmosphere. Someone has to have that girl in a video, a picture, or something. You're telling me no one? No one? Like, no. Come on now. Let's be real here. Keep it
It's
up.
on the phone, and 20,000 man hours couldn't find her directly beside where she went missing. And
Right.
some YouTubers pull up, and they're like, look, guys.
See that? And this is why people can't stand Ryan Upchurch for telling the truth, for stating his opinion. This is true right here.
Keep it
It's
up.
on the phone, and 20,000 man hours couldn't find her directly beside where she went missing.
Right.
And some YouTubers pull up and they're like, look, guys, found her really fast. I don't care who you are. If you have common sense, know anything about anything, you know that sounds like bullshit.
Bullshit.
It just does.
It's
The question is
bullshit.
why?
Facts.
Yeah. And the question is, why? Who are we protecting? Why are we finding honor in silence? For who? Sammy knows. She told us she knows. She was the last person to know what was happening. She's taking names to jail.
So anyway, I get on YouTube after I just come across this section of YouTube that's all about true crime, whatever true crime is. I'm still not sure what that means.
Me either, sir.
And I run across this guy named Ikid Mel. He's a true crime YouTuber. Well, he's interviewing this guy named Ronnie on the phone, who's explaining the party. And it sounds like, at first, it sounds like he was there. And then he's like, no, it was my cousins were there. They seen the party. They seen that girl. They said she was super fucking intoxicated. And
The toxicology disagrees.
Wasn't even there. And there was some adults there. And yada, 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 yada. I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of kids there. Like, there was a bunch of kids in school there, but, like, it was mixed with older adults who had the drugs. And my cousins were one of the older group that had the stuff.
Look, and you got this grown-ass man getting on YouTube and doing the same thing Megan did, telling on everybody, look, my cousins were at this party, older men giving minors drugs to hang out with them, and they weren't arrested? Excuse me?
And my cousins were one of the older group that had the stuff. And my cousins are 25 and 26 years old.
So then as I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, this Ronnie guy who was calling this true crime YouTuber Ikmel is being like, hey, yeah, my cousins were there. They're adults. They brought drugs there to the party of
Which is
a
crazy.
ton of kids.
Yeah. Which is crazy. What?
Bruh. So
Exactly.
I'm like, well, that was fucking weird. This random guy just called and was like, yeah, I fucking seen the whole thing.
Man.
So I start scrolling and I'm like, okay, well, I see this little thing where her alleged friends, really, really close friends, threw this thing for her. And
Look, and remember, they called it a senior farewell party. Say goodbye to your favorite seniors. At 9 p.m. At 9 p.m., huh? Is that why Mags only stayed for 10 minutes? Or did you stay, Mags?
the place she went missing. And
What
her
was
friends
Kylie
that were
wearing?
at the party are talking about the party to the news. This is what the alleged best friend of Kylie says.
I told her, like, I'm leaving. I already have another ride because I didn't want to drive
You're
home with
a
her.
liar, Sammy.
And so I had told her that, but
First of all, body language. She can't make eye contact. She keeps looking
Yeah.
around.
And you got Megan out here being a Sammy defender. Fuck you too.
And listen to what she says. If you're her best friend,
Yep.
and if she's as
We're best friends in the coming year, or the past year, to the coming months, to recently.
intoxicated as people are saying she is, you're her best friend. We come together, we leave together. You just said, I didn't want to drive with her. Okay, so what about her well-being? No best friend. I don't give a damn
No,
if
no,
I don't
she
give a
is
damn
not
if y'all
Kylie's
had
best
a
friend.
fight that day at that party. No best friend is
You want to know who Kylie's best friends were? The people that put pictures of her out there to expose this fucking criminal behavior.
going to look at somebody that is intoxicated and be like, yeah, I'm leaving you. If you're that intoxicated, your best friend is
What?
going
She's leaving her so that she could conspire her fucking alibi.
to take care of you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. That's like human nature. That's just sympathy. That's just love out of just wanting that person to be
Fucking
good
sickening,
and
dude.
knowing
Sickening.
that you can do everything that you possibly can for that person to make it home.
It's absolutely sickening what Sammy Smith has openly admitted to and gotten away with.
Telling me you left her and that's your best friend? Like, come on now.
The alleged best
Yeah,
friend.
withholding
of Kylie.
information
Be real.
is a crime.
I told
Yep,
her,
it
like,
is.
I'm leaving. I
Telling
already
your kids to shh, don't get involved, that's a crime. That's impeding an investigation. It's a crime.
have another ride because I didn't want to drive home with her.
You couldn't drive home with her, Sammy, could you? Did she even want you in her car? Probably not. Sounds like not.
Her best friend? Like, come on now.
The alleged best
Come
friend
on now.
of Kylie.
Be real.
says.
I had told her, like, I'm leaving. I already have another ride because I didn't want to drive home with her.
You couldn't.
And so
Just
I
admit
had
it.
told her that, but she still ended up calling me at 12:36 asking if
No,
I
she
needed a
didn't.
ride, and she sounded
No,
just
she didn't.
really drunk, I guess.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't, Sammy. You want to know why? Because the FBI and your local law enforcement said that her phone last had service at 12:33. You're lying, Sammy.
Way larger than ever expected. There was a lot of guys that did approach us.
Okay, so do you hear that? So you mean to tell me this missing teen, Kylie Rodney, her best friend, Sammy Smith, the girl you just seen, and the random caller on the Ickmel dude's channel who does the true crime shit, they both have the same story. Keep in mind, this is before she was found. And at this time, I didn't really think anything about the Ickmel dude. I was just like, yo, that guy that called you, that was...
Yeah, like, at first you didn't think nothing of it because you thought law enforcement was doing their fucking jobs.
It's kind of weird how he knew all this shit, the same shit that the Sammy girl knew. How's that possible? He's a grown-ass man. That's a little girl. What the fuck's up with this? So one day I called it out. I was like, yo, what's up with the Ronnie guy, bruh? Next thing I know, the Ickmel dude is mad at me. The Ronnie dude is mad at me. And they're both on that true crime channel that Ickmel owns, doing this very weird interview where dude pixelated the entire background so you couldn't see anything. And they're on there and they're like, what's wrong with that Upchurch guy? Is he on drugs?
He's
I mean,
trying
he
to
an
hide
idiot?
Roseville.
Is he stupid? He must be. And I'm like,
Right? Look, and the shit that he was going through is the same shit that we continue to go through. I will go through this for Kylie.
what the fuck are you talking about?
A chance to get heat off of me. So I put his name in the bio.
And it worked.
Because Ryan was already fishy of him, and his, I'm not going to say it because he's going to get pissed because if I start talking shit to him, he went ahead and was like, oh, look, it's a conspiracy. I was like, bro, you really are dumb. Like, you really are dumb, dude. I'm sorry. Like,
No, I
I'm
think there's
sorry.
something wrong with him.
And when I seen this clip,
Look
I
how
noticed
dumb
he
you
said,
are.
hey,
Bro, you're out here on the internet admitting to the nation, to the world, that your friend, your cousins, from a first person point of view, were at this party giving drugs to minors. How dumb are you? You're as dumb as Megan Cole.
this is a chance to
Told
get heat
on
off
everybody,
me.
and I
It's
love
a chance
it.
to get heat off of me.
And I was like, And when this is going on, this is when the when I
Talking shit to him. He went ahead and was like, oh, look, it's a conspiracy. I was like, bro, you really are dumb. Like, you really are dumb,
Look.
dude. I'm
It is a conspiracy if you've conspired to cover up a crime.
sorry. Like,
No, I
I'm
think there's
sorry.
something wrong with him.
And when I seen this clip, I noticed he said, hey, this is a chance to get heat off me.
It's a chance to get heat off of me.
And I was like,
Woo!
And when this is going on, this is when
Look,
the
and we do the same thing with the shit that Megan Cole has said, and you see the type of shit we get. It's crazy. It's crazy when you notice things that they've said, and they get all fucking offensive because they got caught up in their own bullshit.
when I seen this clip, I noticed he said, hey, this is a chance to get
Thanks,
heat off
Ronnie.
me.
It's a chance to get heat off of me.
And I was like,
Yikes.
And when this is going on, this is when the Ickmel guy started trying to paint the narrative.
Yep.
You know, he started calling me Alex Jones and saying, something's wrong with him. Oh, man, what's wrong with him?
I think there's something wrong
It's
with him.
because Ickmel does not care about any of the content he speaks on. All he cares about is exploiting these victims for a profit. Fuck you. I said it.
At that point, I'm like, something is
And
wrong
look,
with me.
there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with this man trying to get a bankroll, but there is something wrong with when you do this to make profit off of it. There really is. And then, like, as you're doing all of this stuff, as you're making the profit off of it, not to see the problem in the people that come on your panel and tell you some crazy ass shit. Like, the second that this dude called into you and was like, yeah, my cousins were at this party. They were 25, 26 years old and giving free drugs and free hugs to minors at a party, is when you yourself, Ickadmel, should have called the FBI. Not Placer County, not Nevada County, but your local FBI and reported it. Did you?
You know, he started calling me Alex Jones and saying, something's wrong with him. Oh, man, what's wrong with him?
I think there's something wrong with him.
So...
And you're going to try to
at
sue
that
this
point, I'm
man
like,
over
something
pointing
is
out
wrong with me
your fuck up?
Because I asked a legitimate question about the guy that called your true crime YouTube.
And it's crazy that the driving force behind Ickadmel suing Ryan Upchurch is the same person that kayaked at Prosser. It's weird. It's weird how this, you see the same group of people doing what they're doing?
Like, hey, bro, I seen everything. I'm not accepting that, no. About this same time, another random true crime YouTuber named...
Look, and honestly, I can't say whether or not Zanime got caught up on some shit, or if she knowingly and willingly did it. I really don't know. That is for her. Now that she's retired, she's got a lot of questions to answer to superiors, to law enforcement.
About this same time, another random true crime
Good morning,
YouTuber
Anna Bean.
named Zanime
I love you.
pops up.
Blessings.
Out of nowhere.
What are your
and
plans
listen, when
for
I say pops
today?
up out of nowhere, I mean she didn't really have a YouTube channel at
Nope.
all. She had like 2 videos about Ukraine and weapons.
Yep.
There were some munitions were spotted or deployed in Ukraine. Airdrop, a ground-launched explosive weapon that releases or ejects smaller submunitions. Commonly, this is a cluster bomb that ejects.
She went from this to taking a tumble in a truckie.
Other
Look,
munitions are designed to
and she's out here admitting that she just wanted to be a part of this community.
destroy runaways or electric power transmission lines, disperse chemical or biological weapons.
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, looking at this lady's page, and I'm like, how do you go from Ukraine and weapons to true crime within like 3 videos? Keep in mind that Kylie Rodney girl's car is not found at this point. Everyone's still looking for it.
Including
so I see
her.
her on some true crime panels and stuff, talking about the Kylie Rodney girl.
All these
So I click on her
self-inserters.
page. When I click on it, what do I see? This lady is in Prosser Reservoir, where the little girl went missing, where the car is still at this time. And she is pedaling and swimming and looking around the whole campground where the little girl went missing.
Oh, look, you documented it, didn't you? Thank you.
That's crazy.
With an arrow on the ground, pointing right at where Kylie's car, I don't know, was supposed to enter. I don't know. I have no idea.
Nah,
what the fuck's
that's
going on
wild.
Okay.
there. This music.
That's wild. See, this is why I think churches, like, keep doing this. He should still do this because, like I said, man, I said this in one of my previous videos that I did of him, that he
Wait,
looks
hold on,
at
I gotta pause
everything
this.
from
Hold
a
up.
different perspective.
Let me see what I gotta read some. By the way, Megan, Shan never said, she said that you were in Enrico problems. No, I did not. Truckee is, though. Truckee is, though. But, look, and the thing of it is why does Megan include herself in that if she isn't carrying guilty knowledge? I'm not saying she's involved in Enrico. Did she withhold information while putting it on the internet? Yeah, she did. Absolutely, Anna Bean.
Perspective and as a whole, like, most people won't try to dig this deep.
Nope.
Like, that's crazy that you're just
Megan,
swimming
you
around
dug it
and
deep,
like
didn't you? And now you can't.
I don't know.
Take it
There's
back and
something
you hate
fishy
me
about
for it.
that. Just
I'm sorry.
to me.
1, what are you doing?
Zanime did. Ronnie did.
2, did you hear her go, we're here?
I'm not sure about
And the little
SF though.
tag in the
He
corner
could have
that
done the
said
right thing,
campground.
but he didn't.
What, you weren't there when you pulled up?
Huh.
But you had to pull up, put your canoe in, paddle all the way over there to somewhere where you could drive to if you wanted to. And then you're like, yep,
For real.
we're here, as you pull out your phone.
And it's weird because you remember all those videos that we went over of her going to Prosser from the normal side. Like, she's on the side of the road where you would travel down 89 to go in the front way. It's almost like she documented her going there and realized, oh shit, I can't be seen coming in this way. I better go through its asshole. And she did. She kayaked right up its butthole.
And show that that's exactly where the car went in the water. So then I comment on one of her videos.
Hold
I'm
on.
like, hey, kind of weird that you're there. What are you doing over there? And she's like, fuck you, I hate you. What's wrong with you? Everyone's worried about you. All your fans are worried about you.
Yeah,
Are you on
and
drugs?
right here, what he is saying is what they are doing to all of us that continue to talk about Kylie Rodney. You're on drugs, you know, you must have mental health issues. This, and this, and they just keep digging, and including themselves in a topic that they claim that they're not talking about. Well, then why are you doing all that extra? Like, why are you going through all that extra effort if you ain't involved in something? Like, why are you concerned about what I'm doing? If you weren't there, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, why are you concerned with what I'm doing on my channels? It's weird as fuck. You people are weird as fuck.
I'm like, hey, kind of weird that you're there. What are you doing over there? And she's like, fuck you, I hate you. What's wrong with you? Everyone's worried about you. All your fans are worried about you. Are you on drugs? And I'm like, why are you saying the same thing that Ikmail and Ron said, bro? So she keeps telling me over and over. She's like, your community is worried about you. Finally, I was just like, shut up.
Now,
Your community.
Shut up, lady.
A little bit further.
Play the video.
Okay, let's play the video. Let's play the video.
And she goes on to say that your community is worried about you. And it's like, what? Say what again now? Why are you trying to discredit people?
So then, here's where she starts her discrediting process. She's like, oh, well, he said this and this. And I'm like, I didn't say any of those things. Prove it. And she couldn't.
I got no problems.
And I'm starting to realize that Roastadoodle, I bet you she's friends. I mean, she can explain it to the law, not me. I don't need to know. I don't care. I wonder if she's friends with Zanime.
With calling Ryan Upchurch out on it, but he's saying he didn't say it. You can't accuse somebody of saying something they didn't say.
Or if it's or if it's both of them.
Why are you so scared? You want proof? Hold on. Why are you so defensive?
What do you have?
You want proof? Hold on. And then doesn't deliver. Just like all these other ones are still doing. And then the proof that they think they're delivering is just them finding a loophole into a lawsuit. That's it. That's all they're doing.
Say it. You can't accuse somebody of saying something
I really
they didn't
thought
say.
Larissa was doing that.
Hold
But
on.
apparently not.
Why are you so scared? You want proof? Hold on. Why are you so defensive?
Right, what do you
I'm
have?
pressing your ass. Ronnie seen somebody at the fucking party. You seen the party. The little girl went missing around the fucking party. Are you all stupid as fuck or something? Do y'all not understand?
Ryan, I love him.
Even the people in chat know.
All right, so now let's put the timeline together. Do you realize now that means, so now you got this Ronnie guy who's calling into Ikmail's true crime show. He's like, my cousins were there and seen everything. You got Sammy, who's the little girl's best friend, who was like, I was there and then left. But I'm the last person Kylie talked to.
Yeah.
Now you got the Zanime chick, who's like, yeah, I seen the party and was there. And the next day, canoeing there. They're all...
Yeah, and lying and telling people that she's going to see this friend that has cancer. And it's weird that that dude's missing.
In some way, shape, or form at this party, this little girl went missing that apparently nobody seen. And not to mention, they all take up for each other when they apparently don't know each other at all.
And I appreciate that lady. I think her name's like Zanime or something.
Zanime.
She was defending me.
So I'm like, bruh, all these people are capping.
Oh,
why
yeah.
do they all have the same story? Why are they all lying?
They do.
And why just so happens the weekend this little girl went...
Why do they all have the same story? Why do they all have the same patterns? Why are they all doing the same exact thing?
Missing everybody's eyeballs is broke. So I'm like, okay, you got 300 kids at this party. Ain't nobody...
Miss G, it's no worries, honey. I was the same exact way yesterday. I pushed myself to stay up all night and all day so that I could get some of my own personal things that I had to get done. And boy, did I regret that. 9 o'clock, man, I passed the fuck out. I highly recommend you get some sleep, though, honey. I love you.
Said shit, just 4 dumbass adults on here being like, I seen the kid party.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, I got...
That's my whole thing, too. That's what made me... see, like, okay, red flag, red flag, red flag.
Yes.
Because that.
Look, And it's crazy. All these red flags with all these agencies, with all these law enforcement agents, and nobody saw them flags. Like, you're the professionals, and you're the ones that are just pretending like you don't see none of it. It is parroting a narrative. Hi, Mark.
There's
I know
supposed
you
to
were
be
just
300
here,
kids.
but he just came back.
There's nothing but grown-ass people saying I was there.
Yeah,
And
it's concerning.
if there was a party, a big-ass party that happened, and you happened to be there as a grown-ass adult, you're weird. That's already a red flag. Why are you hanging out with high schoolers that are 16, 15, 17, and you're 25 and up? Like, everything is a red flag, bro. Like, the shit's weird.
Not a good way to tell if this is bullshit or not. If a kid knows something about something that he didn't do, if a kid seen anything happen at this party, I'm gonna offer him $100,000 in a Hellcat. Then we'll see who really was at the party. What kid's gonna say no to $100,000 in a fucking the rapper car? So I put the offer.
And that's what's crazy. This man put $200,000 worth of shit out there, and no. Listen, Linda. Listen to his story. I know we all heard it, but listen again.
The rapper car. So I put the offer out there. This is what happened. So right before she was found, you know, where everybody's like, oh my God, where's she at? This, that, and the other. And, you know, everybody who's kind of sleuthing and talking about it on the true crime, they're all going at each other's throats and being like, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. What are you doing to help? And I see everybody, like, arguing with each other.
Damage control.
So I figured.
Look, and all these people out here are just, the reason why they're doing what they're doing is, as long as you're arguing with them and not talking about Kylie, they're winning.
Okay, she went missing at a party full of teenagers. Someone's got to know something. So I offered $100,000 and my $100,000 Hellcat to whoever had tips leading directly to her, or to anyone who just flat out found her. So you got this little girl missing, no one can find her, no teenager knows where she went, nothing. And then all of a sudden, I put out a reward that is bigger than any reward that's out for her. Why? Because my heart's like this big around. In my head, I'm thinking, well, shit, I'm lucky enough to have a job I like, I'm rich. I could spare $200,000, see if anybody can find her.
Look, and this is what Ryan Upchurch did for Kylie Rodney. And you know what happened to this man? Her own family, which that's why I have questions, suing him. I hope you're suing him so that you can come up with money to go after the people that hurt your granddaughter and your daughter. I really do. But I'm losing faith in you because you had an entire year to take a liver sample and have it tested against your DNA to even make sure that that was who was in the car, and you still didn't. It would have cost you like $2,000 to do all that. And you didn't. I don't understand why you didn't. I still to this day do not understand why nobody did anything for the victim. But we're the bad people for shouting her name from the rooftops, all while being fucking attacked on the internet. It's crazy as hell, y'all. It's weird.
Thinking, well, shit, I'm lucky enough to have a job I like. I'm rich. I could spare $200,000. See.
And all these people that are suing him saw it as soon as he said he was rich, they were like, ooh, I'm gonna make some money off this. Let me sue him. I don't know.
Find her. She's found in the next few days by Adventures with Purpose. When I seen the news that she was found, I was like, damn, all right. Look, I got cold chills even thinking about it. I was like, well, I'm gonna hold up my end of the deal. I'm a man of my word. So I had my accountant at the time send $100,000 to Jerry Lasik, and I gave Doug the Hellcat and had the Hellcat delivered by my security guard, drove it all the way to his house, dropped it off, flew back home. So after she's found, then what happens? Jared Lasik all over the internet. Everybody's like, oh, he's a weirdo. He did some weird sexual shit. And I'm like, what? I see it on the internet. I haven't looked into it, but I see it. And at first I was like, hell, who knows? It could be just somebody that doesn't like him. Until I seen all of AWP get online and quit AWP.
Yeah.
So right before...
Look, and they found blackmail. They found stuff on the owner of this company so that they could blackmail them into silence. You know, break them up so that they wouldn't talk to each other. Make sure that they got their story straight that went along with the narrative. It's fucked up what they did to this entire case. None of it was for Kylie Rodney.
Or everybody in AWP got on the internet and was like, hey, we quit AWP. Somebody came to my house. I'm not going to say who.
Doug.
And he was like, it's somebody very close to the whole finding of this car.
Doug, why don't you tell the truth for Kylie Rodney for a fucking change? Grow some
like,
fucking balls, dude.
I'm scared. I was like, why?
All these women out here risking everything that they have, risking their fucking families, while you men are still out there continuing to profit, doing... Look, and I get it. I get it. You're doing wonderful things. I get it. But the least you could do, as grown-ass men that went and did what you did, is to come forward, speak up, be an advocate for what you're profiting from. It's the least you could do. Oh, well, you know what? This is what law enforcement ruled it, you know. It's not our problem. We got to focus on, you know, what's best for us. And you know what? I try to respect people like that, but it's just gotten to a point, y'all, where these grown-ass men that want to be manly men, they have no balls. No balls. In return, they would probably rather wind up threatening to sue me than they would to advocate for the victim here. It's fucking pathetic. Pathetic excuses of men.
And he was like, this involves like higher up people. I was
what?
Like, he gave me a few names. And I was like, yeah, even I was kind of like, this motherfucker's crazy.
This motherfucker's crazy.
About a week after, everybody quit AWP.
Ain't that crazy?
It's not a thing. Now, the family that I put up $200,000 to find their daughter is like, hey, we're suing you for defamation of character.
Yep.
What?
Defamation of
yep.
Character? Huh? So
what?
There you go. I don't know what the
And
fuck.
look, you see the same fucking patterns. People out there keep threatening me, threatening other channels for defamation of character when they're doing it themselves. That's crazy. Look, take me to court. I want Kylie's case to fucking unravel.
What?
And then you got this bitch out here that she ain't nobody. She sue me, look at me, bring all the attention to me so that you stop focusing on Kylie Rodney. Bitch, you're boring.
I don't know what the fuck that means. I know it's fucking creepy and weird. And,
But look, while you were busy thinking you were distracting squirrels, the squirrels got all this information on you, and now you don't want to fuck around and find out either.
it's like, what do you think after that? A normal person is like, wait a minute. Was this all bullshit? Was this like entertainment? Was this...
I want to know why we have two Tonys that live in fucking Arizona that are around this Kylie Rodney case while trying to pretend like they ain't around this Kylie Rodney case.
It's like some kind of fucked up entertainment, or
we got a stepdad named Tony. It's crazy how they're
kind of criminal operation. What the fuck was this? I have a theory.
See, I didn't even realize he ever said that. Yes.
Some kind of fucked up entertainment, or
and like that's what we all keep saying. Like, does this feel like we were being like Project Mockingbird? Is this some type of fucking social media experiment? Is this like, what the fuck is this? Or is this a RICO where they're all conspiring to cover up a crime that has been committed?
Was this like some kind of fucked up
Hold up.
entertainment?
Let me rewind this.
It's fucking creepy and weird. And it's like, what do you think after that? A normal person is like, wait a minute. was this all bullshit? Was this like entertainment? Was this like some kind of fucked up entertainment? Or some kind of criminal operation? What the fuck was this? I have a theory on what all this was, with pretty valid points behind it. But I had to make this video so everyone understands what this is.
Let me see what I'm missing in chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me rewind. Before they got involved, or before they even got involved. Okay. I think the family is behind the lawsuit. I think I really don't know, John. I don't know if the Smith family is the driving force behind the Rodney Robertson lawsuit. I don't know if this lawsuit is in hopes to get in contact with Ryan. But at this point, like, you would think in the discovery period of it that they would be like, look, I really need to talk to Ryan directly. Like, we need to join forces together. Like, you would think these, like, I'm so sick of all this wishful thinking and this what ifs this family would do. That they're not doing anything. Nothing. I'm sorry. Nothing but suing people for defamation of character while we are the ones trying to fight for justice for Kylie. What are you doing? Anyway, he's going to be a few hours away for concert in a few weeks, but I can't afford to go this year. Okay, that's not... I thought Ryan said the suit was dropped. No, from what I gather, and I don't know how accurate it is, I don't follow his lawsuits. It's not my problem, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to discuss it on my channels, but from what I gather, the lawsuits that were dropped are the ones with, like, Ickadmel and shit. And Zanime would be dumb as fuck to try to pursue anything right now, and I think that's why she's sitting complacent. Because she knows she done fucked up. But yeah, I don't know if the lawsuit was ever real. I don't know if it's just a distraction. We don't know, y'all. Like, what even is real other than the information that we can take away from this and actually make it stick? I don't know if it was dropped. I don't know if it's there, real, whatever. I don't know if it's something that's fabricated, that somebody put out on the internet to make it look like it's real. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. What I do know is there is the lawyers that are representing this fucking case, their last names are also Smith too. Which, I mean, shifty eyes all over the fucking place about that. They're updating all this stuff on their website. Claiming that, yeah, it's still there, that I mean, it's nothing's going to really happen until 2025. And I think what that is a tactic to keep us focused on that so that statutes of limitations run out. Just like they're dragging their fucking knuckles and their fucking feet on releasing the MAIT report, which by law they have to. They can redact all of the personal information, the protected information, but the data, their results of their accident investigation, that has to be released to the public. Why aren't you? Why do you have so much to hide? Is it, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of Smiths involved in something going on here, you know? It's odd. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know if Ickadmel dropped his. I really don't know. I don't know what the truth is. You know, that's for Ryan to speak on when Ryan wants to. You know, I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I don't know if it's a distraction. I don't know if it's a deflection away from something. I don't know if it's something to keep people occupied. As long as, look, I think as long as they're doing things to keep us distracted from talking about Kylie, they're winning, and I'm done. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna sue you, or I'm gonna kill you, or I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do this to you. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Not one single flying fuck do I care. I don't. I do not. The only thing I care about is exposing what happened to Kylie Rodney. And it's as simple as, like, all they have to do is be like, all right, fuck it, they're right. Let's make our 1 arrest or 2 arrests and move it along. Like, that's literally all they have to do. But is it possible that some of these kids, teens, young adults that were involved didn't document the favors that came in for them, so that now they've got blackmail that will cause law enforcement, I'm not saying all law enforcement, a select few that they chose to come help them, you know, cover up on all of the things that incriminate them too. It's a very, 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 very high possibility. But it is for the law enforcement that do the right things, that are not fazed by money, bribes, the Truckee way, to uphold the Constitution, to uphold the oaths that they took to protect and serve. And their number one priority should always be the victim. Yeah, the devil did line up about 200 people stopping justice for Kylie. And I'm sorry, but I might only be one person, but I'm stronger than all you.
So everyone understands the timeline, so everybody is just on the same page. Because see, that's the thing, they purposely make it perplexed enough and complicated to where it sounds confusing.
Yeah. And I think they do a lot of that so people get bored, because you know how some people just, when shit's too confusing, when they can't wrap their small minds around it, they just give up on it. Move on to the next thing that entertains them, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, like, we have the stamina, we have the drive, we have the motivation to continue on this, and look how people continue to do what they do to us. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, keep doing what you're doing to me. I'm going to keep documenting it all, and we'll figure it out when we cross that bridge, right?
That's how you would get away with, you know, a crime. If you want to hear my theory.
The only advice that I'm giving to these people that are here because somebody is manipulating you into taking part in something that, I mean, you aren't really even involved in, I highly recommend taking a step back, thinking for yourselves, and making the decision that will benefit and protect you, your children, and your family from prosecution because of these dumb-ass other people that manipulated you. That's all I'm saying.
Theory, let me know in the comments. That video will be next.
Yeah,
and,
Ryan.
It's a mind fuck.
It is. It really is. But I'm here for the long haul. All right, y'all.
Ooh, I want to hear that, man. That's.
If you guys are not subscribed to Ryan Ut Church, I highly recommend, even if you don't like his music, to go check out all of his Kylie Rodney discussions, all of his Kylie Rodney videos. Like I said, not everything he puts out there do I 100% agree with. Am I going to argue with him over it? Absolutely not. He's fighting the good fight, and I support that. You know? That's it. All right, yo. I gotta get the fuck off here. I got so much shit to do. I got a fucking hour to get it done. I gotta hop off here. I hate to cut this short so quick. Well, cut this so abruptly, but I gotta go. I am like well over an hour past what I should have been doing. I love you guys very much. I will see you on Squirrels on Fire at about 9 o'clock tonight, maybe 10:30, something like that. Somewhere in my normal time frame. You guys know me. I love you so much. Please have a blessed day. Please stay safe. If you go out to check out the eclipse, please make sure you're covering your eyes, wearing proper glasses that protect your eyes. Enjoy. God bless.